Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bourbon Neophyte. Hey, I'm Anthony. Decided that after work a couple of days ago, I got these new bottles of rye, and I'm just like, what the heck? I just thought, what the heck? I'm going to give this thing a whirl here and see what's going on. And if I like it, if I don't like it, um, who knows? But anyway, just decided, it's my Friday. I'm done. I'm going to sit here. We're going to drink some rye. Well, at least I am. I don't know what you're going to drink. But I'm just going to sit here, relax, drink some rye, and had some fresh pops. So I had them sitting for, about 30 minutes to give them a good chance to open up while I'm sitting here getting stuff ready. I know Bourbon's wrapping things up, and people will be popping over here in just a little bit. So anyway, so Lilith, what's going on your end of the world? How's everything over there? Hey, Trish. So anyway, like I said, last weekend, Saturday, here in Vegas, some of you may know we have a big rodeo going on here called NFR, National Finals Rodeo. So I don't particularly like going over to casinos since I spent over 20 years in one. And I decided, what the heck, I'm going to run over and go to one. And so when I went there, it's like a big gift shop. And I see people filling up in the green room. I'll be right with you all in just a minute. Pour yourself something, and I will have you on shortly. So I went over there, and this booth was set up for a company called Pendleton Whiskey. And some of you may have heard of it. I don't know if you have Whiskey Samurai or not, Steve, but Pendleton. And they were doing free samples. So, of course, free samples, what the heck? I've not had it. So I just decided I'm going to wait. And so I did. And so they had two expressions there. They had their original expression, or their base expression, or their standard expression, whichever you wanted to call it. And then they had their rye. And their rye was a 12-year rye. And no, not Camp Pendleton. But anyway, it was a 12-year rye. And I thought, so I tried the base expression, 80 proof. I go, that's not too bad. Has some flavor. Not too bad. So I switched over to the rye, the 12-year. Again, only 80 proof. And as all of you know, I prefer 100 plus. For me, that just is my sweet spot. Doesn't mean I don't try 95, 90, or even in this case, an 80. So anyway, so I tried it. And it wasn't too bad. But of course, you get those little thimbles, and it wasn't worth it. So I went out and picked up a bottle. And here I find it between 38 and about $45. So it's reasonably priced for a 12-year-old rye. So I was like, what the heck? So I bought it, and I decided I'm going to do a little review on it tonight. And then I says, well, you know what? Let's get out a Redwood Empire. I've got an Emerald Giant that I haven't opened. So I cracked that too. And then I have a Elijah Craig rye already open. So I've been drinking that for a while. So I opened those up, poured them in a Glen. They've been sitting, and we're going to give them a whirl. And got a couple of guests I'm going to have pop on here while we're all sitting here talking. Chuggalo's here. I'm going to put him on there. Hey, long time no see, dude.
It's been like 5 minutes.
At least. And then we have one more, because got to have her on here. Got to have a little class.
I don't know if this is classy, but sure.
Hey,
It is
you include
classy.
me with Trish, I add class to myself.
There you go. I mean, look, he brings his own saddle. What can I say? He's ready to go. But anyway, like I said, I was at this little gift show. So they have a real big one at the convention center called Cowboy Christmas. I used to go, but now I avoid it like the plague because I'm not paying $10 to park, to walk inside, to stand shoulder to shoulder. I mean, it's a great thing. I've done it for a few years. Nice, unique gifts there. I mean, really nice, honestly. And since you got that saddle there, believe me, there are saddles there out that wazoo. I mean, from, I don't know, good from bad and different, but I know there's ones that you're going to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on. For just a ride and saddle, a rope and saddle, or whatever it is, but they got them there. Believe me, if you wanted one, it's there. So anyway, so I was at the South Point, and I picked up this the other day. I picked up that Pendleton. So like I said, I'm going to do this little review here, and I know rye isn't something that you particularly like, is it, Trish?
What, me? I love rye.
Yeah. I thought you didn't like rye.
I'm not excited by rye.
Well, I knew
That's
you didn't.
Adriana. I love rye.
Well, I know Adriana didn't, but I thought you weren't a big fan of rye itself.
No,
I'm
my favorite.
not a big fan. I just don't see what all the excitement is about.
My favorite is rye. I would pick a rye over a bourbon any day.
No, I take
like
a bourbon
rye
over
too.
rye.
I like rye because of that spice. Hey, Chris.
The spice isn't bad. I just haven't found one that overwhelms me and says, "Oh, this is way better than bourbon."
I have.
And you know what? Rye is not bourbon, as we all know.
Yeah.
It is not bourbon. So it's a totally different thing. However, there's something about the sweetness with the spice that comes back. That's it.
I don't like Rubens.
Well, so Smoke Wagon, the reason why I'm really like it, it's 36% rye in its mash bill. So it has that spice along with a caramel and vanilla.
Yeah, I've not had Smoke Wagon.
Really? I know they got it in Florida.
I just haven't found it yet.
Oh.
Or I haven't afforded it yet.
I'm not sure if it's in Florida, Anthony, because Teach always goes to Georgia for that.
It is not. It's not in Florida because I remember Aaron saying.
And I've only been buying for a couple months now.
Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it also. But
yeah, anyway, don't look at mine. A couple months.
Yeah, you don't even see mine. This isn't even the room I keep it in. But this particularly is the rye.
All right.
It really has a great.
That's a beautiful bottle.
Well, let me give you a story on that.
Nice bottle.
The bottle is made in Poland.
Oh, really?
Well, there's such a glass shortage. And as I know this, I was talking to the people from Pendleton when I was there. And for a while, they weren't bottling because they couldn't get these off of the port to get them to their distillery, to do the bottling. And it took 5 weeks. So anyway, it's a 12-year rye, but it's Canadian. So it's made in Canada, then brought down to, I think it's Oregon, if I remember right. Let me look on the back of this. Yep, Hood River, Oregon. So they bring it down, they cut it to the proof they want, and basically they bottle it. But their thing is they use the glacier water from Mount Hood to cut it. So anyway, it was just a neat little story on it. And it has a little more ethanol note than I remember, but of course you got a thimble up there. You don't have a Glen to taste it. So, and little sweetness on the nose, but it's not anything like a bourbon, of course, that I could tell you about that you pick up that sweetness right off the bat. The color isn't too bad. Little light, but for a 12-year, but that's just my opinion.
What's the proof on it?
80.
80. Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Exactly. And like I said, 80 is not my thing, but it's a 12-year juice for
they just go to 90 though.
$45 or less. It just depends on where you go.
But they proofed it down to make more bottles.
Exactly. But the thing too about that is it's like 135 or 140 when it comes out, and then they cut it to this, and I'm like, why?
I mean, just leave it to 90 at least.
But even their 20-year, they have a 20-year. It's 80.
What?
Not a rye. Yeah.
No. All right.
The name just popped out of my head on exactly what it was. But, I was pretty, I wasn't saying impressed, but I liked the sweetness and I liked the spice. And the spice lingered. It didn't just go away. I mean, it was a long finish. I'd have to say long because, like I said, I just had that thimbleful and I actually got 2 of them because I was like, I need a little more of that. And I was like, I was really just more enamored at how long that spice finished. It lasted. And even now, the sweetness is still there. I mean, the sweetness is there, and then the spice. The spice is just coming rolling right in. I mean, you feel it starting on the back, working its way up.
Do you get like mint and like grass, or is it more like a caramel, like more on a bourbon side?
I even said that. I wasn't getting the mint. Now, you guys know I warmed up with the Magnolia, is what I started with when I popped into Bourbons there, just to kind of get myself going. And that's 100 proof, and that's a wheater. And that's really done well since it's sat in a bottle and opened up. Now, this, I haven't gotten that mint like I get with Elijah Craig.
Mm-hmm.
And until I was on with Whiskey Knows a while back when we were talking about different things, and he actually hand-delivered that bottle to me. And so we were discussing it, and I was like, I've got a not really peppermint taste or whatever. And then he said mint. I went, boom. I go, that's the first time on a rye I've really gotten mint. I've drank rye and not gotten it. That's the first one, was on the Elijah Craig. I'm really not tasting any mint on this. And, it's not what I was expecting on a rye, because generally you do get a mint. And now that I'm aware of that taste, I didn't taste it on this one.
So my dad is in Georgia, and he actually has a 1 gallon distiller, and he's made some stuff out of apples that is absolutely insane.
And you can do that because you got time to figure that out.
Yeah. It tastes like apple fucking pie, and it will fuck you up.
It will. It will.
And it's only like 90 proof too.
I just think that this would do a lot better at 90 or 95. Yeah, they want to make some hooch. I got it, but I think if they use an expression for Emerald Lagasse, if they just kick it up a notch, I think this thing would.
Every time I take a high proof and put like a little bit of water in it, it just tastes like ethanol to me.
I'm not a person that adds water to my whiskey, period.
I don't ever do. Yeah.
And but tonight, I think I'm going to take a drop or 2 and put it in here just to see.
And the 80 proofer?
That's why I do it. It's just to see.
Well, you got to remember too, blenders will take that thing down and add water to it till it's just the flavor out of the barrel to see what it tastes like. They'll proof that thing way down to 20% alcohol.
Okay.
Because they want to taste what that is coming out of there to see what's really.
I had not considered that.
They do that, and that's just how they know. And then they proof it up. I'd say to cover up, but in some cases to cover up, or because people don't want alcohol that's only 20%, especially when it's bourbon, rye, or whiskey, right?
I don't want wine at 20%, but yeah, I need my bourbon to be more.
Woohoo! Hey, what's up, buddy? Whiskey Lovers Society.
Somebody
How
just
are
woke
you?
up.
He did. He did, that's for sure. It's probably
I'm about to have to head off soon, actually, because I just looked at what time it is.
Yeah, well, for you, it's late. You're on the wrong side of the world.
It's Saturday night.
Well,
it's
for you,
night.
yeah. It's almost Saturday night for me.
No.
Saturday morning, excuse me.
It's Saturday morning. Yeah. It's almost 2:00 here.
Wow, it's 2:47 where I am.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're East Coast East Coast, and you're
Central.
I forget what Central time zone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now we're on there, but
I don't have to get up till 10 a.m., so I'm good.
I'm just watching the weather. I'm just like, I get nervous. I can't sleep really well when there's tornadoes coming.
The weather doesn't bother me, and I mean, I understand that it's
tornadoes are different. I'm from Florida.
They're different.
Like I would take a hurricane any day over these things.
We don't get F5s. We get F2 and 3s at best.
And you know when a hurricane's coming.
Yeah. You can see it coming for sure.
A tornado, you can like literally walk outside your house, go to another house.
I've seen a tornado down the street from my house, like a little one. It took a shed and threw it up in the air and shit.
Yeah, my mom and my brother lost the whole top of his house.
Wow.
In it, and I got to see the aftermath. And actually, 4 people died in his neighborhood. My brother woke up almost all of his neighbors, and thankfully he woke them up because they would be dead because they were all sleeping on the upstairs, and everybody's upstairs was gone. And 4 people in his neighborhood died. And
I don't think I would sleep in the upstairs in the Midwest.
I'm not in the Midwest. I'm in Alabama. We get more tornadoes here, and like in my area, than the people do in Arkansas. So
wow.
Yeah, we get them pretty bad. Like we had 27 people die a few years ago, and
I mean, like there was a couple of years ago that like a tornado patch ripped through a mobile home park, but that's the worst it's ever been here. It's like it's weird that it happens on the day that it happens, but they're not that bad. The homes suck that bad.
Yeah, but anyway, so I don't sleep very well when there's weather because I'm like nervous. And anyway, like my mom called me during it, and it was like
the last hurricane that actually passed over us, me and my mom drank a bottle of Jack Daniels to get through it.
Well, hurricane. I've been in a million hurricanes.
Hurricanes ain't shit, to be honest.
I'm not worried about it.
Ain't shit.
It's the aftermath of the hurricane.
Yeah.
That's when you have to deal with no power, That's the problem. So yeah, hurricanes don't bother me too much, but tornadoes are really good.
Everybody was like, we heard you two fucking drinking all night. Hey, we might have died. It doesn't matter.
And Anthony's over there. He gets no hurricanes, no tornado. Well, you might have an odd tornado every now. I was in Arizona and we got hit by a tornado with my in-laws. I'm like, what?
In Arizona? Oh my God.
Arizona. He said, he was like, oh, it's a dust devil coming. And I'm like, oh, a dust devil.
No, that's a fucking hurricane, dude.
Not a hurricane. It was a tornado, like a little tornado spun up, and it was crazy. And we were like, they're 20 minutes from the Mexican border.
Hell yeah.
Lilith's getting rid of my trolls.
Oh, yeah, troll?
I was removing them, and she was already on it.
Oh. No.
She's already on it. That's why you have good mods, so I can concentrate on everything else, and that's that.
I've done the T. Shanley thing, and I don't know if there's any difference.
The what?
The thing Dan always promotes on the Bourbon Junkies, the T. Shanley.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what
it's product for your face.
Oh, what? Dan's promoting products for his face?
Yeah, he is. He does.
No. I don't know.
And my face feels softer now.
That's good.
Uh-oh. It's really going to be a shit show now.
Oh, no. Is it Ben?
Oh, no.
Is this where I come for naked HD XY?
Apparently, they followed you,
Probably.
Ben.
Enough watch stream girls here?
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Like I said,
Are you
Lilith
easy,
is on it.
How does it feel to break your troll cherry?
This is what happens on these late night streams, you know.
Are you
well,
easy,
I had another attempted gay porn tonight.
Really?
Oh yeah, we had I had like Christian Fellowship Society was in my back room for a while trying to join the video stream. And the last time I allowed a pastor on, the pastor changed to 2 men in action. And what's funny is I didn't even have to ban them. When I made it clear that I wasn't bringing them on, they left.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
Apparently, they don't watch your stream and know that you're Jewish. So,
Whatever.
Yeah.
A Jew drinking from a cum guzzler.
oh my
There
gosh.
you go.
No.
There you go.
Hey, this is empty.
Well,
That's a problem.
take care of it. I'd tell you to fill it with a rye, but that's not going to happen. But now I'm going to move on to the Redwood Empire here real quick, and because I like my Lost Monarch, that's for sure.
I do
So
want to
popped
try
open
that.
the- I popped open the Emerald Giant here because I've had it for a while, and I thought it would be a good transition upwards from the Pendleton. But I'm going to take a drop of water to that Pendleton here in a minute just to see what it's like. I said, I don't think it's bad. I would say for the price, yeah, it's worth putting on your bar for a ride.
Another one? Seriously?
I think it would be well worth it for the price. Well worth it for the price.
Man, you're popular tonight, Anthony.
Mm-hmm. See, that's why I got mods. I don't have to worry about it. Rolf's on one end, Bourbon's on the other end. I mean, there we go.
That's
This
it.
is pretty good.
I know everybody likes Glenn's. I prefer Nolan's.
I don't know Nolan's because I've heard they break extremely easily. And I break shit.
I haven't broken one yet.
Oh, you
Andrew
can't-
from Australia let someone in and it was an eyefall. Really?
you can't-
Andrew, what
Lost Monarch.
Andrew from Australia, what channel is that?
Holy smokes, it's Big League Bourbon. He's still up. Well, I don't know if you'd say he's up, but he's kind of just sitting there.
Not sure which one of those.
He's mobile.
I'm pretty sure Chris is asleep.
Mm-mm.
Chris, how dare you? How dare you? Chris. Oh, you gotta mute your YouTube.
That wasn't me. Unless I'm a ventriloquist.
No, but you got YouTube going still.
I burped. It was me.
Either that or
See me,
Big League
but I
does.
did it.
No,
I see
you guys
YouTube.
have
It
YouTube
was
going.
Mark.
No, but you got YouTube going still.
I burped. It was me.
That's what's in the glass.
It's the other VIP over here that's bringing over the Michter's 20 and all that tomorrow.
All right,
Tell
well,
him,
he
Ben.
still can
Tell
kill
him one
YouTube
more
on his
time.
phone.
Tell him one more time. It's YouTube.
He'll figure out he's got YouTube going. I muted him.
Joe,
I'm
we
going-
hid them
I,
for the
I don't know
channel.
what's going on over there, but it's not good.
Oh, it's good. They're in control.
Oh, the chat's still going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That's better.
I'm not watching.
Anyway, mute's better than the other.
Okay, we're back.
What, Joe? I haven't seen Joe in like a minute, and he's
He's
not
hiding
on.
from us.
Like, what's going on with
He
that?
was in my chat. He can come on.
I
Oh, I
haven't seen
haven't-
him though in a while.
I haven't done much, Joe. Moderators have been on it.
You know what? If you're not gonna go up, I get the dogs to bark to go get fucking rings.
Blake,
What
I
am I
love you.
doing?
Blake, I'll hold your hand and go up there with you.
Go get fucking sticks. On. Sticks.
Well, I just subscribed to Prestige Liquid Worldwide.
You got those packs.
He's got 333 subs gaining on.
Shut
Just
up.
make sure they get back in the fridge.
Shut up, y'all. I love you.
I like this mystery hand over here.
I can walk.
Chris is doing good. He's showing us he can walk.
I was a pro baseball player. I can fucking walk.
I can stumble.
I can't do much.
There ain't shit I can't walk through, bitch.
I can't do much. But
I might walk into a wall. Oh, shit.
I can wipe everything off a countertop.
Blake, what did you do to him?
Maybe y'all should go to bed.
All right.
I think Chris is like done.
I'm just drinking from my little cup.
Blake's like yelling at him, and he's like, "What am I doing?"
So, all right, cool. Do we know which stream had the penile persuasion?
Tim said, "Please save that clip."
You never know what.
And another one.
Oh my gosh.
See, I'm watching it on StreamYard. You're seeing it on YouTube. And so I'm flopping back and forth.
Hang on. Damn. You got a lot of bots tonight, Anthony. You're popular.
Hey, thank you.
Did you, what did you put in your tags? Did you put StreamYard or live in
No.
your tags?
No
Wow.
StreamYard. Mm-mm.
All right, whiskey lovers. I just gave him a follow, but I'd like to know what stream it was that happened, since I've had that happen to me and had to go back and edit and blur out Men in Action.
Yeah, like I said, if I don't
I mean,
recognize,
Trish really enjoyed it, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it. It was my
if
favorite.
I don't recognize them in the green room, yeah, they're not getting far.
yeah, well, you've all learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say the Redwood Empire is really good. Really good. The Emerald Giant. What did I say this was? 45%? Yeah, 45 ABV. So we're talking 95. So no wonder why I like it a little better. It's better on the proof versus the Templeton, which is at 80. Again, it still was a decent pour. And you know what? I'm not much into mixed drinks. However, it might have its place, but it's a decent sipper. If you were new to rye, I'd have no problem in saying, here, this 12-year Pendleton, boom, right there. Same thing with that Russian River Triple R rye from Total Wine. I thought it was really good at 90 proof. And
Well, that's a Redwood also.
Josh,
Yes.
why are you making
Yes,
that
it
weird face?
Yes,
Josh.
it is.
Don't do that
It,
anymore.
it's really
Whatever
good.
that was. Please don't.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world?
What is it?
Saints Alley. I have not had Saints Alley yet. I am
know what?
tempted.
I heard about that somewhere. And
So
now
it's an
Steve
iron
says-
root MGP blend that
Okay.
is finished in different things. So its Bourbon Night did a allocated and hard to find alternatives, and they said that the Saints Alley Armagnac finished is a second, not as good, but creeping as good as the Chateau Labaud from Bardstown.
Really?
So I am interested in picking that up. They said it's not as good, but they said it's got a lot of the same characteristics. So that's one of the interesting ones that I've heard about, that next time I go to Total and I talk to the guys that are there, because I had them live on my channel without them knowing, I will probably pick that up.
Exactly. Hey, while we got people here, remember, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to get the notifications and when we're on, and do this. And I have to apologize. You know, you can't help these late night trolls, but that's why I've got moderators who are floating around there and have no problem in booting them.
Yeah,
because they know
Anthony,
we don't
I'm
put
not
up
going to be holding on for too much longer. I was
That's
live
fine.
for like,
Yeah, I've got like
Yeah,
one more
we did
minute.
good.
I don't know how much
Three
longer I can
hours,
stay
but-
awake.
That's all right.
I got a bit of a
Big League
headache
didn't.
kicking in. So,
Big League didn't. They already had enough.
well, there's one
Wow.
dude still there. I still see a sock and a foot.
Like right there. Yeah.
That's, I
Could be
believe,
getting his
the
eyebrows
friend Mark
shaved.
that
I
came
don't
over.
know. I don't know.
Chris is not
I have
coming
no
back. He's passed out somewhere.
I don't know
Blake
if that's
is-
Mark. I know I've met Mark from that club, but I don't know
Yep.
if it's
See,
him or
you
somebody
can see
else.
him moving his hand, so he's still there.
He's
Oh.
like, yes.
Is Big League puking or crying on the floor?
They're getting beef sticks. I don't know what's happening.
Beef stick.
Wait, are they getting beef sticks or is Ludwig getting a beef stick?
Oh my God.
They're
All right.
I hope they're getting them for me.
I'm just saying there's a chance
As,
that one.
as selfish as that is, I hope they're getting them for me.
I'm just saying one might be getting it from the other right now.
Ben,
well,
I
that's
mean,
dirty, and I kind of like it, but I hope that's not happening.
Only because you're hungry.
I'm starving.
I'm a terrible person. What can I say?
no, you're not, but you try to be.
Scott, you know what to do.
Dude, Mark's masturbating.
I swear we said goodnight to Scott like 10 minutes. Is Scott like me now? Like we say goodnight to him and he comes back in 10 minutes?
Trish, don't you need to try and get some rest?
I do, but I'm nervous about these freaking storms.
Then
For
you
real.
need
Don't
you
be
need
nervous.
stronger than wine.
Yeah.
No, I can't anymore. I've already had enough whiskey. My liver says
If you're
no.
still nervous about the NATO tours, then you haven't had enough whiskey.
Tours. No, but my liver has.
Why? It talks to you, goes, no more.
It does.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's no more. Don't do it. I'm the new Trish. Yep. He is. I'm going to call you Trish from now on, Scott. Every time he says goodbye, I'm
I
going to
mean,
be
he has
like, I'll
pretty
see you
hair.
in 2
No,
minutes.
I'm good. I'm good for one.
Yeah, he has better hair than I do.
So fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does.
So
But
what's funny is the girls
Nothing
in the
is
eyeglass
better than
place
this.
were suggesting one
No,
set of
nothing.
glasses.
No.
And then
Sorry.
I said, wait a minute. And I took my hair down and they're like, whoa, that changes everything.
They were, what did they say? Oh, they were telling you to do square, right?
Well, they were telling me just like more fuddy-duddy and stuff. And then I let the hair down because I had it in a ponytail. So it was out of the way. And they were like, whoa, wait a minute. That changes things.
I'm telling you, wow, I don't know. That's just
I
my
have
opinion.
these. They're not going anywhere. So I'll
I
have
know.
both.
Square's great. Like for like, I have a heart shaped face, and so like square is good, and like a round and heart, and you have a heart shape too. Like,
Are you
face.
telling me my face looks like a butt?
Heart shape, not a
Yeah,
butt.
heart shaped is actually where that comes from is the outline of
It's not
a female butt.
No.
So my face is heart shaped.
You have like the heart shaped face. It's not like round, like a round face. And it's not square and it's not long. It's heart shaped. I'm just saying. And so square glasses work. And when if you have like, I don't know. Anyway.
I've never had round glasses, so it'll be something different.
Right. That's fine.
The one thing they did say is that because they're round, I have a very bad astigmatism. It was one of the selling points that the glasses will come out much thinner and I will actually have better peripheral vision.
Oh,
Because of
that
its
might help,
round?
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's face it, when it comes down to it, it's about vision. And if I could see better, that would be pretty cool.
But your glasses are like for distance, right? Like,
They're for everything.
oh,
They're
okay.
technically for distance, but if I take them off, I'll show you. Here's a piece of newspaper. I have a very bad astigmatism, which means my eye is like,
Yeah, I have
Good
one
day.
in my one.
I'm sure this
eye.
is enthralling for a whiskey.
I know.
drinker, But
Glass.
if I take them off, even like a newspaper, I have to hold here to be able to read it. And even then, it's a little bad.
I'm the opposite. It has to be held like a mile away for me to read it. I can't see crap.
And then if you want to see me with contacts, I look like a total freak show.
Well, you look like you without glasses.
You look like
It's not
you.
a freak show.
Rogan. You look
If
like
you say
you.
so. I can't see
Yeah.
shit though. You all look fantastic because you're blurry as shit.
We
Mhm.
didn't know my son. Like he was like clearly like blind almost. Like he went to get his license permit anyway, and they were like, he failed the eye test, and I was like, he did, and they were like, he can't see anything. For like 3 years, the kid like thought that like trees didn't have leaves; they were just like one big blob. Like he never told us, and we had no idea. He was like, I just thought that's the way it was, and I'm like, oh my god. then come to find out, he couldn't see. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm
At least they
taking him
caught
to
it before he got behind the wheel.
right. And then our youngest one, like he's 3 years younger than his older brother, and we got him glasses right away. I was like, holy crap, like, it's not good. But like even at the eye doctor, he like faked it. Like he was like acted like he could see. Like I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't understand what's happened. But he did. He didn't want glasses. I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
But no driving.
No driving.
As everyone here is 4-eyed except for the professional baseball player.
He might be. He probably just doesn't have his glasses now.
He's at a
He's at a certain age. He has to wear glasses. Like I swear, you turn. Well, actually, no. I say that Leon is like eagle eye. He can see everything, and I'm like, when are you gonna need glasses? But I don't think he's ever gonna need glasses.
Oh, see, now the Willet, I haven't tried that. I've tried other Willets. I have a chance to get a sample of that, and I just didn't pick it up, Steve. So, and the guy that I'm picking up from, his name is Steve, who's getting it from another guy because my work schedule is discombobulated. And he's not a fan of it because he says he's not been a fan of really anything that's Willet. It just has a funk to him that he doesn't like. And I said, well, if you want to pour some in about a 2-ounce sample bottle, I'd be willing to help you, get rid of some of that bottle so I can see if it's worth spending the money on. Anyway, so I have one of those coming because
Cool.
I was interested because it's 126 proof. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's got to be good. That's got to be good.
Are those available still by you?
I haven't seen it, but it's on the shelf. But I know somebody that has one, so
Right.
that's how I'm going to get the sample. So, I'm like, I just want it now. Now that Steve jogged my memory, that ooh, I got to see the Steve here say, "Hey, where's my sample?" So, thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
Night, Josh. Josh is like,
I think he had enough.
look at Chris with that beef stick.
Yeah, it must be pretty good.
Oh my god.
I'm going to step away for a second.
Take 2.
If you step
Do
away,
you want Marty or do you want me to change?
Oh my god, I don't want to see Marty like that.
Marty's
You gotta
always
stop
with
it.
us. Yeah, that's like,
Would you rather stall?
Yes.
yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with
Put
stall.
stall
Better.
up there.
That's better.
Yeah, that's probably why I won't see it anymore, but at least I'll get a sample to taste, hopefully, because I'm very interested in 126 proof. Oh, there's a lot of late night snacking going on at Big League Bourbons right now.
Look at Chris has been chewing on that same bite
I mean-
for like 5 minutes at least.
Well, it's a beef stick, right, Chris? I don't
Just
think
make
he
sure
hears-
he doesn't choke Blake, okay?
No, they'll make sure he doesn't choke. They'll be the first one to kick him in the nads if he starts choking.
Oh no.
That'll get it out. See? There you go.
The beer sticks are fucking.
Oh yeah, those
Those
are
are
real
like
beef sticks.
sausages.
Yeah, those are
Those are
real
not-
beef sticks. Yep.
That's not a Slim
Where are
Jim.
they from?
Ghost pepper. Oh my
Greens Meat
God.
Market, Melbourne, Illinois. It's in the west suburbs of Chicago. It's a very
Okay.
world-renowned market.
Yeah. It looks like they're good. Yeah. Mhm.
Nice. That's-
Apparently so.
Yep, they're good.
That's me again.
hmm That's the beef stick.
Trish is thinking it's me.
It's me.
It's my
Sorry.
reputation here at State.
You're all good.
Chris, don't rub your eyes if that has ghost pepper on it. I'm just saying. It's gonna hurt.
Well, Chris, you don't have to twist my arm to get samples, especially some Willet, and especially ones that I can't find anymore. So
Well, you're not
yeah.
going to get them because they're in Australia.
No, but they actually come across the water from time to time and visit. So
I think they're planning next year. I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see.
yeah, OH, that's what he's having there.
Hi,
I have a way to get a sample, so I'm gonna. Steve jogged my memory that the person I know is named Steve here can get me that, so I have to take advantage of that and grab that sample.
Yep. Tell them to come here and have 20 more.
I'm not saying I'm heating up pizza, but I might be heating up pizza.
Oh yeah, you got to troll
God
again.
damn it, another one?
Yeah, and I can't fix it because I'm not a mod. So.
Green top. Okay. I was just gonna say.
Ew.
What is
Gross.
that dip? Jerky dip.
That's gross.
No, it's not gross.
That's
You
gross.
like beef?
No.
You like beef jerky?
I'm not gonna put a wad of beef jerky in my mouth and suck on it like a dip.
It's
Sorry.
not a wad. You don't dip your beef jerky in it. It's got beef jerky in the mix,
Yeah.
Oh, dip.
and you put it on chips.
I thought it was
I
that
want-
shredded
I
beef
want
jerky that
that.
people use as
I want
dip.
that.
Wait, what did you just say?
I want that.
Ben, don't worry about it. Ben, don't worry about it. They have shredded beef jerky that's like powdered and that
But you
people
pick
use as dip.
chips. Yes, I like. and
I
the
just
little
heard
thing,
you were
right?
talking about sucking on something. That's all I heard.
That is not what I was saying at all.
That's what I heard.
She thought you.
Well,
dipped
that might
your
be what you
beef
heard, but
jerky
that's not what I was
jerky.
saying.
Then no, dip. Now I'll do that.
I don't know what's happening, but tomorrow's gonna be an even bigger shit show.
Yeah.
What's really great is having all of this
Oh, that's Blake's
liquid IV.
Hey, you should start taking some of that now,
I was
Chris.
gonna say maybe start drinking some now.
You open that shit? Oh, yeah.
1904 roses, small batch. Limited.
I'm ready.
Do you want it?
Yeah. I've never
What in
had
the
it.
world just
You
happened
know?
when I walked away? What was that sound?
I'll fix that here in a second. There. No, never seen it on out here either. Oh, okay. Labor Day. All right, remind me because when I wake up tomorrow, I'll probably have forgotten. Well, tomorrow it is tomorrow. It's after 12 for me, so it is
It's
tomorrow.
2:15 here, so I'm gonna head off because I need to go
Hey.
to bed or
Oh
try.
my god! Oh my gosh! I am shocked. It's
What?
Simon. I
Who
thought
is
he
it?
fell off the face of the earth.
I know I haven't seen Simon in a while.
Simon, what's up? Are you having coffee? I mean, pop on for a minute. Goodness, I meant to ask Ken, where the hell you been? Oh, I'm not worried, Lilith. I know you will. I have faith in you too. That's for sure. That's what I said. Like, where the hell has Simon been? Well, at least we know he's alive and
Mhm.
well. Mm-hmm.
He might actually have to work or sleep.
Well, he does.
I never
Well,
saw him
I know.
sleep. Oh no, he never slept.
He just got home.
What time is it though? There, like it's gotta be.
Well, it's morning time or early morning yesterday or tomorrow.
tomorrow. They're
Tomorrow,
ahead
today.
of us. Yeah.
Today. It is today.
Oh,
Oh, good. Good. Yeah. Take your time, Simon. But anyway.
What is Christy?
Oh, Blake, thank you. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's 6:17. So where she is, it's 6. I'm going to say like where Simon and stuff is, it's 4. They have that same problem we do, time zone thing. Yeah, Blake, thanks for that. I got to make sure that I make a note of that.
Time zones are stupid. Daylight savings time is even more stupid.
Oh,
It is
please,
stupid.
and you're absolutely correct. It's horrid.
Do they do that in Nevada? I mean, Arizona doesn't. And I know
Arizona
Utah
does not.
doesn't.
Yes, unfortunately, we do that stupid time zone stuff here too. But I'm going to add just a drop of water to this Pendleton that I was started on. Now, you know what? Now that it's sat here, I'm going to say almost 2 hours in the glass, I really can smell some caramel in here. I can smell the sweetness. The ethanol is gone.
Man, 2 to 5 minutes is tough for me. You left that open for 2 hours.
Yeah. I got home about 10:30, quarter till. I poured it, took a shower, popped on your stream. Let me take care of this here real quick. Hold on. Up.
Oh, they won't give up, will they? Huh?
Online strips without clothing. I'd like to see online strips with clothing.
With clothing, I was like, "Is that like? Is this supposed to be?" That's helpful. Thanks.
What's weird is they're not even, you know.
Are you eating pizza?
No.
Not you.
Yes,
You're
I
not
am.
eating pizza.
No, I'm-
Old pizza that I just reheated. I hope it's still good.
I haven't had pizza in forever. I want some pizza.
Well,
I
you
had
and Leon
some-
got to come visit.
I had some not too long ago. I had some. I can't remember. I was trying to think. When did I actually have it?
I had cauliflower pizza this week. Not the same.
No, it's not. I'm bothering Trish.
Mhm.
What? You're not bothering me. I don't care.
No, she's getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm about to go to
She
bed.
looks out
she
the
is.
window and
I am. I
But-
have to go to bed. Weirdly.
Yeah.
Chris, a 2-year, not a 4-year, a 2-year rye?
that's what I was just read it again to make sure I said it right.
Is that a single barrel or a small batch?
Ben, you're not bothering me. I'm just getting hungry because everybody's eating. Like,
Hey,
you're
Steve, don't
eating,
worry.
Blake's
If you make a
eating,
mistake,
Chris-
you can always just hand deliver it to me. Bottle he has is from 2017.
So I guess it's a 2-year single barrel. That's weird.
Hold on, Simon.
You didn't pin it.
I did not pin it. No, correct. I'm going to fix that.
It's probably good because you have all these like
Exactly.
spammers. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So a 2-year pick by the master distiller. Got it.
Hey, Simon. There you go. And then I can always remove it.
Anthony, I just want to say you got 18 watching at 3:22 a.m. on the East Coast.
Well,
It's pretty impressive.
yeah, it is. I know Independent Joe's lurking, and then we got some people on my side of the world here on the West Coast. So, you know, for us,
No, I
it's
hear you.
prime time.
I don't understand why more West Coasters don't go late.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so many West Coasters go earlier.
I
and it
know. I
makes
don't
it-
know why. Like,
makes
why
it
don't they get the
difficult for-
people?
Well, it's my work schedule, really.
Well, not yours, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
I just think like people on the
Look
West
who's
should like go a
here,
little
look who's
bit
here,
on
look
their
who's
time to get
here.
more people.
holy
That
shit,
can
there's a
relate.
clock fucker on your stream.
That's right. I was
Good to see
asking
you,
about
you
him.
guys. Good, hey
I was
Trish.
asking about him. Like,
Hey, haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I haven't been on a stream I think for about a month now.
Why? What's wrong?
I'll just
Yeah.
work.
yeah.
Busy.
Work
Yeah,
or
been
your
working.
cows?
Been working away.
Work at home or work?
No, work. Away. It's the harvest season for us in Australia. So I've just been doing a bit of that.
What are you harvesting?
At the moment, mainly barley, wheat, doing some canola, and what was the other one? Forget the name. It's oats. That's it, oats.
And
By
you're
the
out
way,
there doing
Simon-
it by hand, right?
No. Where I'm in the what do you call it, receivals, where like the farmers are harvesting it and they truck it by train or by truck, and then where I am is the receiver where we weigh it, we grade it, and they get the price and all that kind of stuff.
Just so you know, they're counting, Simon.
Sure, number one.
Yeah, just got home. Yeah, about 40 minutes or 50 minutes now.
So what do you got in your glass there? A little beer.
Beer, and then after I'm going to have my. This is the single barrel bottled in Bond. Just hit Australia, yeah.
I don't think we have that here.
No, it's usually a Travels exclusive, but over the last year, because of COVID, it's those travel exclusives. Some of them have actually started hitting the shelves here.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Don't highlight that.
I'm not. Well, no one's going to do it. I'm just going to remove it.
No, good day, whiskey lovers, Sony.
See, it's already been taken care of by Bourbon. So, there we go.
Chris,
You're
if
not
you
as
want
fast
the,
as me.
No, because I'm not paying
Wait,
attention to it.
That's funny though. That's the same name that was in oh my gosh. Whose live was it? Anyway, like
I don't know.
just saw that.
Some weird dude.
No, I saw it shut up. I saw it yesterday, like that Barbara Reeves, and like Adam highlighted it because he was like on Thursday night, and it was a spam thing. Anyway, Barbara Reeves. So wait,
I saw.
That's a friend of yours?
no, I'm seeing on Livewire it was the same bot with the same name, and Adam highlighted it, and Mike was like, "Don't highlight that," and but it's the same name, so they're going into the same channels. Is what I'm trying to say. Like that's the same thing.
Hey, Ben, you saw you were earlier asking about that guy's stream who got the same thing you did. It's Prestige Liquor, and the stream is called Sipping Speyside.
Sipping Speyside?
Yeah, I think it's about a month ago, and I think it's like 45 minutes in, somewhere around there. So yeah, you're not the only one, Bourbon. They're targeting other people.
You must have really enjoyed that one, huh? That you remember even the timestamp and everything.
It's every time before I go to bed, I look at it.
He thinks about it. Gosh. All right. On that note, I'm heading.
All right,
guys.
Good night, Trish.
Cheers.
Love y'all. Bye.
See ya. Have a good night.
Steve, mainly Asia.
It was a shocker on my stream too, both times.
Yeah, he got done twice on that stream. I can't remember the other one. At first, it was like I knew it. I was watching the replay on it, and then as soon as he, that guy came in with just a blank avatar, and as soon as I saw that, I'm just like, oh no, I know exactly what it is. And then it happened. And then the second time, he was a bit more clever, and he actually used someone's name that was in the chat earlier. So he thought he was bringing on someone from that chat.
It's super run.
Oh, geez, he didn't go back and edit the stream.
No, he didn't.
Holy shit!
Whose stream was it?
It's a Australian whiskey tube channel, Prestige Liquor.
Oh yeah.
How did he not go back and like blur it?
He's he's pretty new to streaming. He rarely does it.
Holy crap! But like, I expected to hit a blurred frame.
No.
You could still see two guys going at it on his stream. What the fuck? Oh god, another one?
Just keep your hand on the table, Ben.
Yeah, it's
But
like
yeah,
a lot
They
of,
love you tonight.
it's the same one too.
Or Justin's House of Bourbon, Robert.
Well, it's a variant.
Doing good?
Yeah.
You should know you got a bottle of it up there.
Make everyone a mod like Bourbon does,
Feels good.
Anthony.
What's that?
You sure?
You should make everyone a mod like Bourbon's channel.
Oh, sure.
Like that, you know.
I've
I
had a
can't,
lot.
I can't believe he didn't go back and edit the video. That blows my mind.
Like he's a newbie at streaming. Like, yeah, I don't think
It doesn't matter. You go to the YouTube live and you get
I
it.
know. I'm not
Oh, excuse me.
normal. Not a good place.
Did you see just the one there? I think they came.
Jesus.
2:30? It should be.
2:30.
Should be sleeping like an hour ago, 2 hours.
Oh.
3 hours ago.
Oh,
Ridiculous
But-
on some.
Poor
Today's a new day.
poor bastard.
Today's a new day. It's been a fucking long weekend.
Well, you're good.
I'll send you a message.
Wow. I just can't. I'm still floored that he didn't go back and edit the stream. That like, and it hasn't been blocked by YouTube.
Yeah, I know. That's surprising.
Yep.
Because he's got full on dudes going at it.
And you're still watching it?
I'm trying to find
Like
the
a train
second
wreck.
time it
You just
happened.
can't look away.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the second time when it happened. It was in the same stream. It happened twice. Is that Chris's nickname, Lil?
So you know what, Whiskey Lovers Society? I put the water in here, even though it's only 80 proof. And I'm talking a drop or two. And it really did bring out some sweetness in this rye. And I can actually even smell like a caramel to this now that wasn't there before. But I think too, the ethanol burnt off. I guess I've had it sitting in the glass for almost 2 hours. And I think it's working. Independent
Yep.
Joe, where have you been? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Anthony, what do you think of the Wilderness Trail Rye? I just got a store pick. I found a
You're gonna love it.
company. It's good.
I have not had an actual sample of the rye. I almost turned to
The
grab
ryes
it.
are delicious.
They're delicious.
Cool.
So's
Yep.
Wilderness Trail in general. It's really good.
Yeah, I found a company here that they just specialize in doing barrel picks, and they had that. Because I heard you guys talking about a few streams.
Do Chris
Go
and
ahead.
Lil know about this? A company that only does barrel picks?
Yeah, Whiskey Hunt Australia.
Yeah. Drops are all I do. I don't. That's literally it. And I don't know where my little glass bottle is with the eyedropper, but I have one with distilled water, and I really never ever use it. So that's why I don't know quite where it's at right now. But made a difference. All right, Steve. Cheers, my friend. Thanks for popping on. It's always a pleasure.
Cheers. Yeah, it wasn't. It was about, I think, the equivalent of about 120 USD. But that's in Australia. I mean, the core range doesn't even exist over here in Australia. I've never seen the normal non.
Well, Simon, I recently got an Australian pick.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Which one did you get? The Starwood?
Yeah, I'll show it off. Finished in French oak red wine barrel.
Oh, nice. Which one? Is it just called a single barrel, or what's the actual name of the not the company, but the?
Let's see if it'll do the thing.
Oh, hang on, I think.
Come on. Stupid camera.
Oh, yeah, single barrel. Yeah. What strengths is it?
What?
What percentage ABV?
It is 55.4, 110 points.
Yeah, I've got mine.
And then the tater sticker
56. You got a tater sticker.
Star Wars.
Have you cracked it?
Not yet. Well, this one is actually maybe going back to Australia.
Oh.
But no, I haven't cracked mine yet. But I will.
He freaked out his camera. But yeah,
I got the same too, Ben.
Oh, you've got a
But it
single
doesn't have
barrel
the tater
also?
sticker.
Nice.
But I didn't get the tater sticker. And then I
We're
brought
about
just
to witness
recently.
the man
But-
love. Oh.
Whoop, don't fall over, Chris.
Today.
Don't fall over.
Wow.
No, wow. Just great.
On that note, Anthony, I think I'm
All
gonna
right.
at least head to bed. If I can't sleep, I'll pop on
Yeah.
bedwise.
Well,
But I've
Ken
been
will
going a
probably
long
be
time
on in a
here.
little bit.
I don't
So-
think he does Saturdays.
You never know what Ken's going to do.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I was actually hoping I got to talk to Ken to see if he'll do a Tuesday morning here. Is what time is when in Australia? That's
will be-
Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night. Yep.
He doesn't usually do Tuesday nights, right? He usually does
No,
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah. Because if he did
Yeah,
a
just a-
Tuesday on my birthday, I would drink with him because I've taken off work.
Well, it depends. If he's if he's busy or not. If he's not doing it, if he's got nothing planned, then he might.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to Ken.
Mm-hmm.
So are you back for a bit now, or no? You're still busy for a while.
I'll be back till Saturday. I'm going back till next Saturday, and then I'm doing from next Saturday till Christmas Eve,
Wow.
and then I'm done.
I thought I blocked that thing.
It's a variant.
Okay.
They just
Oh,
have
they
to
just-
change one letter, and it's
Are they just bots, or are they actually
Yeah.
people?
probably bots. Who knows?
But the ones who were doing the pictures for you and Andrew, they're people though. They're actually.
That has to be people, yeah.
Mm.
That's just trolls.
Mm-hmm.
But I've learned to outsmart them.
Mhm.
He hasn't learned to blur out the video. So I had to see one gentleman pleasuring another gentleman tonight.
It's like a train wreck. You just don't stop looking, huh?
And now you've got a buddy, Ben. Someone who's
Yeah.
been through it with you.
Yeah,
Right.
but I got to
Yeah.
contact him and let him know how to fix the fucking video.
You can be each other's sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Simon, here's a sponsor for you.
But I will say this. It killed some of the spice on this rye when I added the water.
What proof is it, Anthony?
It's 80. It's
Oh.
Templeton Rye, but it's a 12-year rye. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
All right. Cheers, all.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
cheers, Ben.
All right.
Cheers. But I was at a thing at a casino this past weekend because we have a thing called NFR, and this company was there, and so I sampled it. You know what? It wasn't bad, and it isn't bad at all. But 80 proof just isn't for me. But $44 for 12-year juice, that's a good price, and it's a damn sexy bottle. If
It does
anything.
look good.
Yeah, they imported it from Poland because there's a glass shortage, and they were able to procure enough that they can keep, going on. But anyway, it's okay. I mean, I'm not disappointed I bought it, but adding the water took the spice away for me. And I will say, Whiskey Lover Society, you're right. The sweetness was there because I smelled it. I could smell the sweetness. I could smell the caramel. I could smell like a brown sugar, maybe it toasted. I'm not sure. And like I said, there's not much out of the bottle, so I'll drink it to the shoulder and have that thing open up a little more.
Yes, Busey, it's me.
There you go.
Last
I
man
mean-
standing.
That's right.
Yeah, sort of. Staggering something.
Hey, at least you're there,
Yep.
right?
A little bit of a train wreck tonight. It's not me for a change.
Well, I haven't seen Ludwig in a while. I mean, not at least live.
Yeah, supposedly he said he's going to be up at 9 here, about 5 hours to go out and do what we got to do, and I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. But those sausages you guys had, those are good. I mean, those are good. And I know
Oh, beef
of that
sticks.
place. Yeah, those beef sticks, yeah. I mean, there's no crap in those, literally.
No, they're good. They're good. They're good. They're good. Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
what were you sipping on there?
This round I've got the Justin's House of Bourbon 14-year Railbird pick. What's this one here?
Oh. Wow. I've never seen that bottle.
Yeah, it's the Railbird pick.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Railbird Festival. They had a bunch of Railbird picks come out. They had Four Roses. Mark and Sherry Carter had a 14-year Railbird, which is right here. Mark and Sherry had a 14-year Railbird, and they had about
that was that old Carter. That was
Yeah.
old Carter you have left. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 14-year-old Carter Railbird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, barrel
And that's the
36.
That's a batch 5 or 6.
Barrel 36.
Barrel.
Barrel.
What do you know? What
Yeah,
batch
barrel
it is?
36. 14
Okay.
year. Yeah. So, so what are you guys drinking on?
Well, I've been working on a rye flight, and now I'm moving over to the Redwood Empire because I've had this bottle for a while and just haven't done anything with it. So I picked up that Pendleton Rye, and I thought, well, I don't want to go too strong of a rye. In other words, too big of a proof because it's going to blow my palate. The Pendleton's Canadian, and it's only 80 proof. However, it had a really good rye spice. I mean, long rye spice with a sweetness. And I let it open up in the glass for a good hour before I started drinking it. And I just finished it up after 2 hours with literally a drop to maybe 2 of water, which killed the spice. However, the nosing, the sweetness increased, and the taste, I could really get some caramel, like a brown sugar. It matched the nose. Before, I didn't get that. And I'm not one to add any water whatsoever to whiskey in general, bourbon or rye. But this time I said, let me see. It wasn't bad, but I think I'll just leave it neat just because. You know, I just prefer neat. However, knowing what I do, I thought, what the heck? Let me give it a whirl. What are they doing over there?
Is that a raccoon you've got in there?
No.
Yeah.
Ludwig's got these two big elephants and dogs. They're Cane Corsos, I think.
Okay.
Big, massive dogs. I mean, literally huge. And they're upstairs, and I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're probably ripping the hell out of something. So that's what you're hearing. That's upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're crazy dogs.
That's all right.
Big, massive dogs.
But so, like I said, I switched to the Redwood Empire, and I don't want to. Like I said, I didn't want to go too high. Started out with, I don't know if you've had this, the Magnolia.
I've seen it, but I haven't had it.
So it's a rye. It's 100 proof. I didn't want to go way more than that because nothing I'm drinking is over 95, and I didn't want to blow my palate out earlier. But I wanted a little something when I was on Bourbon stream.
Yeah.
And so I grabbed that. Being a weeder, I said, "Oh, it's going to be good." So anyway, so now I moved up to this, and being that this is 95, I like this a little. I will say I like it better than the Pendleton Rye, but I wouldn't turn Pendleton Rye down, you know, if it was out there. And then the last one I'm doing is my tried and true.
Yeah.
You know, it's always good.
It's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
You reckon they're ever going to bring out a barrel-proof version of the Elijah Craig Rye?
I would say I don't think they're going to run out. I think that what will happen is because demand is so high, is it'll become highly allocated. I mean, it's allocated now, but I'm feeling it'll just become highly allocated until they get some more aged
Now, what ABV is it?
The rye is 94 proof. It is 47 ABV.
Do you reckon they're going to ever bring like a special edition, like the barrel-proof version of it, like they do with their bourbon?
Not on the rye. I don't think so.
Mm.
Now I have the barrel proof in batch C921, and
Okay.
that's sitting at 60.12 ABV. So it's 120 proof. This stuff is delicious. I
Man,
thought
I've seen that.
D521 was good.
They're really
But
hard
this
to
stuff-
find in Australia, those barrel proofs. I mean, if you do find them, you're paying up to 300 Australian, which is about 225 USD, if you find it here.
This is about $60, $65 USD. I
And
know.
what, that 12 years old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Geez, how? I mean, I've got a feeling in the years to come that's going to become like all the others, just going to become really hard to find.
Yeah.
I mean, for $60 for a 12-year-old barrel-proof bourbon, that's just
that Pendleton's a 12-year-old rye. I paid $44 for altogether.
and that's
Which,
80
like I
proof.
said, it's not bad. It's not bad for the money in a 12-year-old rye, but 80 proof isn't my thing. I like to be north of that by at least 10 to 15 points. But for the money, it's one of those things under $50. It's not a bad pour. And if I was a person that mixed drinks, which I'm not, I think that would be a decent mixer in something. I don't know what, but I think it'd be a decent mixer. I really do. Because with that rye spice is wonderful. Now, the one I haven't opened yet is this one. Yeah, see, he knows. He's reaching for it. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. This is the 2020. Which one's that? Is that the 2020? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that here, but they want $1,200 for it, 900 USD.
Really?
Mhm.
If I told you what I paid for this, you'd probably say, send me two.
Send me a case.
Yeah. Well, I think it was 65. And it's what? 66.15 ABV?
Ooh,
Yeah. And the only reason why I haven't opened it, I've got so many bottles open. And no one sitting around here to sit and say, oh, yeah, here, have some. It's just me. So, I open what I'm working on, and, it's like anything else. We all do it. You get that one bottle that all of a sudden hits that right nerve, and you're like, man, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. And so you keep going after it, going after it, going after it, and I couldn't stop. Now, there's one that I really like, and I don't know if you guys have it up there, but Total Wines, they had a store pick of this. Their high rye. Oh my gosh.
ooh, redemption.
Yeah. 105 is the proof, so 52.5 on the ABV. And this is wonderful. Wonderful. You talk about sweetness. You talk about rye spice. You talk about one that you want to go back to glass after glass. There. I haven't found it again to get a backup bottle, so I've slowed down on it.
That's like with the my Templeton Barrel Strengths Rye, the 2019 edition. That's become
I've
not
been
only
looking
my.
at Templeton.
It is, yeah, it is. I was so surprised by it. It's literally my favorite rye, if not one of my favorite whiskies of the year. It's
So I
just
think they've got a 12-year here on the shelf.
really.
Yeah.
Is it,
Or maybe it's a 10.
past strengths?
I don't know. I would hope so. I'll have to go look again because their bottle is pretty neat. I was going to say, did I drink all that already? God, I'm losing track, Simon.
But yeah, I was
Because the Redwood Empire one, the Emerald Giant's solid.
Oh, yeah.
It's a definite hitter. I mean, I would go to this right off the bat before I picked the Pendleton. But like I said, it's 95 proof versus 80. So I like it.
No, definitely. I
Hmm.
mean, unfortunately, Templeton hasn't really arrived here in Australia yet.
Really?
Yeah. I
It's
mean, the
all
only
over
one
here.
I know has Ken's got it, but he got it because JD sent it. But yeah, you can't buy it
JD's
anywhere.
supposed to be sending me some samples. You just jogged my memory. So I know he should be back here in the States.
Mm,
I think he came in
Think-
today.
did it?
I
Oh.
think he flew back in today. Hmm. So he's over here for a little bit. So I think he's over here on holiday. Jason, you heading out? Well, dude, really pleasure. Glad you stopped in. I know you're a busy man and got to get that nap in before you have to get back up. So cheers, brother. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
So
this
would you-
bottled in Bond JD is not bad at all.
No, well, it's 100 proof.
Yeah, 100 proof, bottled in Bond.
It's better than regular JD, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
We might have to pick up another bottle.
well, it's just
That's-
one of those, like I said, that if you like it, you like it. And if it hits the spot and the price is right, just like that store pick of that Redemption, it's under $50 USD. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with it. I mean, it's just plain good. And like I said, the Redwood Empire, the Emerald Giant that I'm drinking, I've been drinking the Lost Monarch, and I do believe that's one of Ken's favorites.
Yep.
This is good. It's really good.
I mean, I was thinking about importing it from America, but by the time it gets here, I think it ends up being about 110, 120 USD for a bottle, with all the shipping and import taxes. And
For the Redwood Empire?
just this, yeah, the standard Redwood.
Here, they're about 35,
Yeah.
$40. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
As a matter
yeah,
of fact, I just now started seeing them on a shelf here in Vegas. Just started seeing them here over the last few weeks. And I picked these up in Florida and had them hand delivered because they weren't here. So I picked up Pipe Dream, Lost Monarch, and the Emerald Giant and had it, hand delivered. And now I see them on the shelf. Now there's 2 new expressions out. And I knew what I wanted to say, but now I can't remember what they are. That's what happens. But there's 2 other ones out I'd like to get a hold of because they look pretty good. But yeah, this is definitely a good pour.
Yeah, I need to pour something else. Well, you're doing Rye, I might join you. I'll do the Templeton after, but I'll just do a standard Sazerac.
See, Sazerac here, they're limiting now to 1 per person.
Really?
Yeah, and that to me,
No, here they're everywhere.
yeah, they're limiting to 1 per person. But you know what? I don't think it's stellar. I think it's good.
Yeah, it's just good everyday kind of
Yeah.
something you can just pick up and, when you're deciding what you want.
Exactly. So,
I wonder what the 18's like. Apparently not many people like it.
well, I don't know. I've never reached for it because
But yeah, I did hear it was allocated or becoming allocated in America.
yeah. Well, that's the problem with a lot of stuff here. Stuff that was once a good go-to, even like old Granddad 114. That's like becoming a ghost on a shelf. I got my bottle. I'm good. I haven't even cracked it yet, but it's just a fact of the matter. 114 old Granddad. Come on.
Yeah, I was
ask
watching
anybody.
someone
That
was
thing-
streaming from a store, and they were doing. It was a day of when they released their allocated stuff. I think it was Bourbon Quest or something. And it was just funny people actually watching people line up for things like Eagle Rare and
Oh,
Blanton's. It was
they're selling Eagle Rare for like $100 a bottle at some stores here. And I go, that's like $35, $40.
here. You can just go anywhere and get a case of them.
Yeah,
No
not here.
problems.
The Elijah Craig toasted barrels, like $65 at best. They're selling them for $150 in the stores here. $150 for a toasted barrel. I paid $64 for my last one to back up the one that I was going through like it was soda pop. So now I don't feel bad when I get rid of that thing. I have one there, but $150. And I told them that. I go, great if you get that, but people like me, I'm not giving you that. I said, I just bought one at 64 out the door. I go, come on. You're
Unfortunately, someone is going to pick it up, and he'll just encourage them to do it all the time.
There was a 18-year marriage by E.H. Taylor.
Oh, yeah, that's Mike wants that one.
Yeah, well, I sent him the picture just the 24th of November. I said, Mike, it's here right now. I'll pick it up for you. And he passed because it was $3,000 for the bottle. Yeah, ridiculous.
That's
Warehouse C was sitting right next to it at about $2,000 for the bottle. And let me think now. Single barrel? No. Because I have single barrel. I have single barrel small batch. I forget what it was. But anyway, still another outrageous price. And then the... which one is that?
Barrel proof.
Which one is it?
Barrel proof.
Okay, thank you. Barrel proof. That's what it was. They wanted $500, I think it was.
Yeah, but that's
like,
here at E.H. Taylor is it's marketed as premium spirit. Here in Australia, even the standard, I got the small batch, that was 300, so $225 USD. That's retail.
Here, I told you I pay $40 for that.
That's what I mean. I only got mine because it was on sale for about $150 USD, and I've always just wanted to try it.
Yeah,
but
it's
then
good. It's good, but for 100 proof.
Oh yeah,
it's good, but the prices are just going crazy.
And it's weird though because Blanton's over here, even straight from the barrel is only $150 USD. So even the small batch E.H. Taylor at normal retail cost $75 USD more than straight from the barrel over here. It's ridiculous.
You know what's funny? I don't how do I say this? It's just ridiculous in the price. I mean, when I see the stuff that I see there with E.H. Taylor and all of that, it's like it's ridiculous. I like the bourbon. I think Buffalo Trace makes a good product there, but you're paying for the hype, and I won't do it. I'm sorry, I won't. So my friends that live in controlled states that control liquor prices, like we call them state stores, like where I'm from originally in Pennsylvania, that's where you got them. So they couldn't sell anything above MSRP.
Oh, is that good, or do you like the state controlled? Is that?
Well, when it's state controlled, like I said, you're going to get Wellers for $30, $40, $50, depending upon what it is. So I picked up this Wellers Special Reserve.
Yeah, again, okay. we pay about 50, 55 for them down here.
Okay, I paid $39 out the door.
No, so we're not too far off then.
No, but I was in Arizona a couple of weeks ago down in Yuma. $500 for this bottle.
Oh, really?
Foolproof was $700. I think it was. I have to look on my phone, but you talk about absolutely ridiculous prices. Absolutely ridiculous prices.
They would never be able to get away with it here, as for example, like one state charge of $35, the other one $500, because as I understand it, in America, you can't send legally. You can't order from one state and receive it to the other state, can you?
No, not always. Some you can. They've agreed to pay the taxes, and that's what it comes down to. It's a tax thing. They say, well, you can't ship alcohol from one state to another. Well, how does the bourbon made in Kentucky get to Nevada? Somebody ships it.
Yeah,
so
because I think
the tax man is getting their money, but unless they have some type of an agreement, you as a distributor for this and have a license to do that, let's just use that term, have an agreement with the state of Nevada that they're going to get their tax money on what you sell and comes into here, then it's fine. But there are laws on the books that say you cannot ship alcohol.
Because that's where we're lucky here in Australia, is once it is in Australia, I can send it anywhere across Australia without paying any restrictions, paying no tax. So that's why they couldn't do that here with like someone sells well off for 40 and someone for 500, because then you can just buy it from the one who's selling 40 and get it shipped over with not having to pay any tax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think that's probably what's fueling a lot of the secondaries, like you mentioned, like because you can't get it. It's really hard to get liquor from state to state. So, for example, if you live in Texas, you're pretty much stuck to what you can buy in Texas, unless you. So if the only weller they have in Texas is 500, then that's just what you're stuck with.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the secondary is just getting ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
It's just getting ridiculous. I mean, that bottle of 18-year marriage that Mike Stahl wanted, he told me it's going for $4,000 on secondary, and I could buy it and sell it for $1,000. I'm like, I laughed, thinking, besides, my wife's standing right next to me. She'll kill me. Yeah. But they had Blake, is it the Coy Hill? Is that Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Okay. They had that there. They had a bottle of it. It has the red label, if I remember right.
Orangish.
Orangey, yeah. And I think they wanted $5.99 for it.
Yes. Some states it's going for about $1,000. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Bourbon says you can find it in New York for $1,000 all day.
Yeah. No.
So why don't they, to fix the secondary problem, why don't like companies like Buffalo Trace say, we're only going to send you allocated bottles if when the customer buys a bottle,
because there's a three-tiered system here. So the distillery sells it to the distributor, which goes to the customer. So what the distilleries, they can say what they want to do, but when it leaves leaves the distillery to the distributor, they have no say in it.
No. Yeah.
No,
you buy that bottle.
But that's what I mean. Like, why can't they then just threaten them, say, if you're selling,
it's a free market society.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, just say, if we see you're selling it at secondary, we will not supply your store with any of our products anymore.
Well, a lot of it has to do with other product. Like, for instance, the Wild Turkey Master's Keep One.
Oh, I'd love to find that.
A lot of that's based on how much Wild Turkey 101 and 101 Rye they sell bottle-wise to even get any bottles to sell to their customers. Buffalo Trace is the same way. To get any allocated stuff, a store has to agree to buy a certain number of cases of Wheatley vodka and Buffalo Trace bourbon cream.
Yep.
To get foolproof or even qualify for something that's quote allocated. So,
and that's just it. So I buy a bottle of Jack Daniels and it's $50, but it's hard to find, but I got it at MSRP. You want it. And I say, Simon, it's $150. there's nothing that distiller or distributor, for that case, could do to keep me from selling it to you for $150.
Oh yeah, no, I know that, but I mean, like, they can then Jack Daniels can say, "Well, we've heard you've been over selling it at secondary. We're just not going to supply you that Jack Daniels anymore."
Well, but I'm not the store. I'm a private seller, and it's not so much
No.
that. And then in our society or in our market, just like there, if the store wants to charge more than retail, they can. And if the person that comes in there wants to buy it, there you go. So the distiller got their money from the distributor. They said, that's what we want. The distributor paid them. Then the distributor gets it, sells it to the store, and let's say they add 10% to it. So the store gets it, and they go, well, I'm only going to make $20 on a bottle. I need to make more than that. And this is popular. I'm going to add $40 more to this bottle. It's above
That's what I mean.
MSRP, but
And then
they
that's
can do
when
that.
that's when Buffalo Trace could step in and say, okay, we're going to send you BTAC, we're going to send you Blanton's, we're going to send you whatever, the hard to find stuff. But part of the condition is when people walk into your store to buy it, you have to break the seal and then you hand it over. And if they don't want to do that, then they can move along.
There's laws against liquor stores actually popping the top.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's liquor laws to go into a bar and actually buy it, pour and consume it. Stop the liquor stores from doing that.
Yep. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because that would fix the secondary,
It
well,
would.
not stop it, but it would do a big impact if they had something like that where they made people literally pop the thing before.
And there's a lot of places I've heard that want to do that, and actually people say that they've seen that, but all states are different, governed differently based on the local laws and whatever. So I mean, yeah, they can say what they want to say, but there's laws against that because they don't have an alcohol or a permit to break that seal that considers it consumption, even though they're not just popping the top and breaking the seal. It's still consumption.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they need to lobby someone in Congress or to actually put in a law that literally says you're not allowed to sell over 25% retail is the maximum you can go over.
You think that senator or that representative is going to do that and miss out on their money?
Our Congress has bigger problems than that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
That
ridiculous.
would have been cool.
But once, like Blake said, once that distiller gets the money from the distributor, that's it. The line is drawn. You're not doing it. And the only way that can ever change if only that distiller says you're buying it for me under this condition. They sign a contract.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
with that. But that's not how it goes here.
Well, they should only sell it at the distillery.
Again, there's laws that they can't do that. They can do it at their store, in their shop, so they sell it at MSRP. But what happens to it once it leaves their care, custody, and control? Shit out of luck.
And there's times that the distillery is selling it for a lot of the distilleries in Kentucky will sell it for more money than what you can buy in the store, in the gift shop, because of convenience to find
gift shops. Yeah.
I mean, Peerless was selling a bottle in the gift shop for $130 a bottle. And the same bottle was being sold at Justin's House of Bourbon in Louisville for $79.99 plus tax. And when Justin's got wind of what the distillery was selling it for, because some customers came in off the Bourbon Trail, seen it, Justin's had it on the shelf there for $79.99 plus 6% Kentucky tax. They were a little upset. So me and one of the managers went down to the distillery's gift shop to see if it was true. And it was true. $130. So what you pay for convenience at the gift shop for having it there is more than what you might find it locally in that market.
Yep. Yep, Blake's got it. That's it. And then some things the distillers only sell in their shop, so they can charge what they want, and they control it 100%. So it's never leaving their shop.
I mean, you can find Maker's Mark FAE 01 and 2 out in the wild for sometimes down at $54.99 to under $60 a bottle, or even less. But when you go to Maker's Mark down in Loretto, Kentucky, they're selling it for $64.99 at least, plus the tax all day long, because it's there, and you can buy up to 9 bottles of it. So,
and then have your wife go in and buy 9 more.
Yeah. But I guess it also works out for some distilleries all this hype on secondary, because that means they can pretty much have an endless supply, like they can just keep, because they know people are going to buy it.
well, I mean, there. As much as we don't like it, there's a market for secondary, because somebody wants an anniversary bottle or a bottle special occasion for whatever it might be, and that person is going to pay more to have that bottle because it means something to them.
Exactly.
Whether we like it or not, it's just economics and law of supply and demand.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Like, that was exactly what I was just going to say. It's economics.
The same thing holds true in a lot of different markets. The automobile industry. You get a hot car that comes out that's a first model year or whatever it is, and they can charge $25,000 over what they consider suggested retail price at a markup. A lot of consumers that are conscious are going to go, "You're nuts." But there's a lot that come in there that have more money than brains that says, "I got to have it." FOMO. It's mine. $25,000 sticker. Just because it's there in the color they want or whatever.
Exactly.
That's
exactly right.
So you're better off then, if you want something with higher age, you're better off getting Scotch then.
Yeah.
You can find an 18-year-old Scotch for way cheaper than 18-year-old bourbon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Easily.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, you can. Like here, I saw the Ardbeg Wee Beastie online for about $65-$70. I can buy it in a local bottle shop here at Toad Wine for about $53. But it doesn't stay on the shelf long. You know, it just doesn't. It's just something that there's a lot of press on it. There's a lot of hype on it. And so when it hits the shelf, it goes just like the Scorch. Ardbeg Scorch.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It's about $140 a bottle. And I think it's overpriced at $140 a bottle.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All these special releases Ardbeg does, like they have every year. Like they had the Drum, which was a rum finished, and they're just way overhyped in price. They're not worth. You're better sticking to the 10, maybe the Ugadale, and even the Corey Reckon, the cast strength version. That's probably about as far as I'd go. But it's weird that in America, your prices on Scotch aren't that much different to what we're paying here in Australia, even though we've got way higher taxes than you.
That's correct. I was talking about that. I think it probably would have been Ken a little while back, but we're not far off. And when you do the conversion to Australian dollar, it's pretty close, other than your tax rate. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Even if you factor in our tax rate, you guys are technically paying more for it because you're not paying the taxes we are. Like that wee beastie, you said was about 55 USD.
That would be max, yes.
So here it's about 85 Australian, which is about 60 something USD, and so we're pretty close. Even though we have, like for example, per bottle we pay about on average $50 tax. So if you out the door with a bottle that costs you $100 out the door, about $40 to $50 of that is just tax.
Excuse me. I knew it was coming.
I mean, we even get taxed on ABV.
Well, what is your base ABV? I mean, that that they consider that, for sake of argument, you're only going to have a 10% tax on it. But if it goes up to this ABV, then, or is it incrementally moved up as it keeps going up a percentage?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the base tax rate then? Do you know?
I don't know. All I know is it's pretty much you pay $60 per liter of alcohol. So for a 750 ml would be about $45, and then you pay your GST, which is about give or take 10%, and then you pay these other. I mean, Chris probably knows. He imports a lot. He probably knows more about. But yeah, we pay quite a lot.
Thank you, sir. I knew it was coming. Like I said, I'm sitting there like, I can feel it. I can feel it. There you go.
88 per litre now. Yeah. There we go.
It's like our local revenue guy right there. There he is. All right. Well, I finished up the Pendleton, the Redwood Empire, the Magnolia, the Elijah Craig. Now I'm going to get something that's got some damn proof to it.
Yeah.
Back here. I'm going to grab this rye at 105, the one I like and said I can't get any more of. There we go. It's like, man, God, that's good. Pour myself a nice little drop of that. This sucker is good. I gotta wean it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta baby it because I can't find it. I'm gonna have to go to another Total Wine or something like that and see if they have this. I mean, they have this same one, but it's not a store pick, and it's not 105 proof. It's the same one, but it's 90, 95, but it's the same mash bill. It's just a lower proof, and I'm like, do I want to chance it, or do I want to keep looking? So I'm going to keep looking for the store pick. Anyway. Oh yeah. Let me cleanse the palate here.
Well, hey gentlemen, I don't know what time it is. It's pretty late here. I think I got to bail out here for the night.
Go ahead. I mean, I
Hours
understand.
of sleep I need to get before we have another rough one tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a bunch of hunting around between here and Wisconsin, and Franchi and some of his guys are up in. Gonna be a Driftless Glen doing barrel picks, and they're up in Madison. So I'm not sure if we'll make it up to Madison, Wisconsin to beat the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. BTAC and Pappy's dropped in this area the last couple of days, but the Luddick's friend that was just here, he knows somebody in the ends in some places, and he's sitting on some good. He's got his hands on quite a few bottles here as of recent. So, but he was talking about tomorrow. He knows some places maybe to go to get some Michter's 20s and stuff like that. So, but we'll see.
Well, hey, thank you for joining, Chris, and happy hunting.
Well, it's been good. You guys, like I said, I'm sure I'll see you on the stream here, shortly. Tomorrow night will be probably Cheech. So,
oh yeah. Well, you never know. Luddick may pop on Instagram just to say, "Hey, we found this." Blah 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 blah.
I don't know. I don't know. Luddick was pretty destroyed tonight. So,
well, It happens.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. I've been there. Yeah, a couple weeks
We've
ago I was there.
all been down that road at
Florida.
least twice. At least twice.
Yeah, nearly every Scotch Down Under stream I've been there. So.
Yeah. So, we've all been there. So,
That's
but
right.
anyway, I'm gonna let you go. You
All right.
guys have a good night then. Okay.
All
Yeah,
right,
cheers,
bud.
man.
Cheers,
See you, man.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to go drain my lizard and get
Go
some
ahead.
water. I'll be back in
And if
just a
Lilith is
sec.
watching, she's going to make you change your shirt, just so you know, because she's keeping count.
Wrong
But
stream. for
on
that.
my street, exactly. I don't have that rule. Anyway, so what do you got here? 6 bottles. And generally, it's $3.50 import to. Wow. So, is that, Chris, in addition to the normal tax for when you bring or your import on there, or is that a flat fee for up to 6 bottles? You know what I'm saying? Like here, you buy a bottle, it's 8% tax, but if you brought it over from another country, it's pretty much the same thing. You're going to spend whatever tax that is for that state to get whatever. But I know your guys' tax system is different, and it's a heck of a lot more where you are. Wow, really? So you would pay a separate tax each bottle. Got it. Got it. Well, you know, you're not getting away from the tax man. Death and taxes are 2 things that are assured you in life, guaranteed. You're not getting away from it. But I just think it's redonkulous. But you know, it is what it is, and you're not going to ever not pay it. Yeah, as your ABV goes up, your tax goes up, or the amount you pay goes up. And 80 is pretty much the base for you guys, correct? I mean, I know it can go lower, but no one buys that crap. What is it? Jim Beam or Jack Daniels makes a 30% ABV or something like that. Is it white label or green label? I can't remember, but I know you make some outrageous one there. It's like, why would you even drink it? I don't think it even can cure an infection in a cut. But anyway. Man, that's so good. That Redemption store pick. 105 proof high rye bourbon. Man. It puts my Redwood Empire, puts the Pendleton, it puts the Elijah Craig Rye. I mean, just shove them aside. Three seven. Okay. That I knew it was 30%. I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but 37.5. White label, 700 milliliters. Gotcha. They even short you a little bit, don't they? Because here we're all 750s. There it's 700. Man. Like I said, I don't even think you can disinfect a wound with 37%. Goodness. Yeah, that's good. I'm definitely a proofy bitch, as Cheech would say. But to me, in certain bourbons, certain whiskeys, and ryes, the proof is in the alcohol. In other words, that needs to be up there for me. I mean, to really get it. I mean, the spice, the viscosity is there. I mean, the sweetness is there. It's just, that's what makes it. I mean, that's just what makes it. That's why I think that's one of my top bottles for 2021.
It's
'Cause I was
exactly what I
thinking
think of that Templeton, one of my favorite whiskies in general, including Scotch.
Really? Wow.
Yep, I was so like I've always avoided Templeton because they had that bad name after they did that dodgy stuff. You know how they put them
Yeah.
in,
Like
and so I've
the,
always avoided it. But then when I found out it's actually MPG, which is one of my favorite rye distillery, like that do rye, I got it, and
Mhm.
yeah, this has just been. It's just can't explain.
I know.
It's just,
I know. You're just like, yeah, I know. They did some
that's
dodgy
why
stuff.
the reason
Yeah.
it's just like.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, next time you're on Ken's stream, there's your bottle kill right there. Take one pour out of it, put it in a glass, and say, okay, here's my bottle kill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's just good. What's the proof on that again?
It is 115.8.
Yeah. See? Yeah. That's a sweet spot for me right there at 115. Oh, man. This is 105, but it's good. Just slight ethanol on the nose, but I can smell the sweetness. I can smell the.
And I think the Wilderness
sugar.
Trail is about the same as well. The one I'm going to get.
Oh, that Wilderness Trail. Please.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I have Wilderness Trail. I only have one expression. I have the bourbon, the wheated, and bought a backup for $42, $45. Come on, 100 proof, bottled and bond. It's solid. It's absolutely solid.
And it's not sourced, is it?
No. No. It's not like MGP made out of Indiana or anything like that. No. Two, when you leave it set there, as you pick it up slow, turn it and look, you will see the char from the barrel floating in there in like a little wisp of a cloud along the bottom. So just give it an ever so slight move, and then you'll see it just floating in there, and that's the particular from the barrel char. Oh, because it's not filtered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And properly not filtered. Like some people say it's unfiltered, but they use some like weird method in filtering it, and still they technically filter it, but.
So I don't have that, Chris. I haven't opened this yet.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to try that one.
Yeah, I haven't opened this yet, and it's 100 proof, so 50% ABV. This was hand delivered to me by my wife on her excursion, down in Florida, and some of the things that I couldn't get here, and I think about 10 bottles is what was hand delivered to me. So yeah, it was a good trip. I didn't go, but I got to go hunting. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just a hit or miss thing. It's just not always here, the new riff. I forget where I did see it now, jogging my memory. But I think it was I don't think it was the rye. I think it was the bourbon. But neither here nor there. It's just weird. And I went to the bottle shop today because they were supposed to be getting about 20 cases of the Smoke Wagon straight bourbon. But unfortunately, they don't know if it's coming first thing in the morning, mid-morning, late morning, early afternoon, So I just took a chance. And of course, goose egg. I want to pick up a couple of those bottles because they have a Christmas bottle. It has nothing to do with the juice on the inside. They just added a tree to the bottle, and I want to use it as a thing for gifts. But so I lucked out there. I didn't get anything. So hopefully I'll be able to pick some up tomorrow. The 100 proof rye is still great. Oh yeah, that's my sweet spot is 100 proof. I picked up some 95 proofs, bourbons and stuff like that because they've been impressing me lately with the flavor and the uh, viscosity of it. But like I said, the 100 proof, it's 105, 112. When you start going up there, now you're into that Zen zone where you're like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah.
So
And,
yeah, just double check the Wilderness Trail I'm getting is 111 proof, 5 years old, and 111 proof.
Well, you're getting I haven't seen that here. I've seen 100 proofs, and might be was yours a store pick? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, wait a minute, yours was a store pick. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was reading up about. Apparently, they use locally sourced grain and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They really are like, even though they're a massive distillery, they're still doing craft stuff.
Well, the one that's really taken the market here, Bullet Rye, Bullet Bourbon.
Oh yeah, Bullet Rye. That's just a good, solid, everyday.
It is
rye.
for
That's
25 USD. You cannot go wrong with that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that would be delicious, Chris. That Wilderness Trail at 116, or are you talking about the new riff? I think you're talking about the Wilderness Trail, right?
And it's weird that they do such a low entry. They only do 100 proof entry.
Well, they're all bottled and bond. I think all of the Wilderness Trail are. So they.
But in their barrel, they only put 100 proof into the barrel.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they do. Yep. I was just
Really?
reading it then. Yep. 100 to 105.
I was going to say mostly it's 130, 140, and they proof it down.
That's what makes them different. Is 100 proof into the bottle, into the barrel, 100 proof to 105 depending which one. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, I remember that now. They actually have engineers that's what they do. They have many different strains of yeast that they keep for different batches or different things. That's right. I saw something on the Wilderness Trail one. Yeah. But still, barreling it at 100, 105 proof is like, what? Wow. Well, doesn't make a difference. You know, whether you're putting it in 105 or 130, 140. Yeah. But anyhow. But yeah, I'm glad I picked this for I just got to think of what I want for a nightcap.
Yeah, the rye is 100 proof to 105 proof.
Oh, goodness, that's good. Sound like Ken. I forget what he was drinking yesterday. And
Lagavulin 16.
Maybe it was, come to think of it, because he just bought a backup bottle. He just bought a backup bottle. So he was like, yeah, I don't mind polishing this off because now he has one behind it. He just picked it up. Might have been black bottle.
Black bottle.
Well, it looked that to me. It could have been brown, dark. But was it Lagavulin? Yeah, I don't remember. That was a couple days ago. Because I said to him, I go, what is that? And he told me, he goes, oh, it's delicious. I said, I could tell.
Oh, Yeah, that's right. Wilderness Trail, they store a lot of the yeast for different bourbon companies, don't they? Or create it.
They have a huge I don't know how do you want to say that?
Limestone Branch, that is Yellowstone, isn't it?
I think it might be. I don't know. I was just rereading his.
Yeah, Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And I heard they also, instead of doing sour mash, Wilderness Trail will do a sweet mash, which I don't know what that means, but
I don't know. What I'm just saying is I just like the bottle I have, and I haven't had any for a while. Now you're making me like, I have to go to the other room and have that as my nightcap. It's like,
Yeah, that was actually the first video you ever made, was Wilderness Trail.
Yes, it was. Exactly right.
I remember.
I really liked that thing, and I thought, well, I might as well talk about what I like. I have just a little bit left in that bottle, and that's why I've got the backup.
Is it hard to find or easy to find?
No, it's all over the place. It's like swatting flies at a farm. Yeah. So you were right. Chris said, yeah, about them and their yeast.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so they don't add the old yeast.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I hear them in the background. How old are the boys?
Oh, that's my sister's child. He
sounds like there's two of them.
No, only one.
That you know of, yeah.
No, he'll be 8 next year.
I seen him one time. I guess he was riding a motorcycle or something like that. They're dirt bikes.
Yeah, she got him a quad bike. Yeah, quad bike. And that was my other sister's. She came over. She lives about half an hour from me.
My niece is spending the next couple of weeks in Hawaii. My sister's daughter. Yeah, she left like Thanksgiving for us, the 24th or 25th of November, and she'll be over there until Christmas, and then she's coming back, and then she'll visit her mom in Pennsylvania, and then she'll go back to, is it Minnesota or Wisconsin? She just moved. Oh, well, I don't know. But yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the sour mash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They take some of the yeast and they just keep moving it. Boom, boom, boom. To basically, like when your battery's dead, you jump it. That gives it a jump start. My analogy, Chris. That was good. Really. That was good. Still got a little bit left. Clean my palate. I think I might go get that Wilderness Trail. I haven't touched my any of my Bardstown, either the Fusion or the Discovery, for a while.
Flip a coin.
I know. Yeah, if I go back there to get that, it's either top shelf above or shelf below for the Wilderness Trail. Sweet mash, sour mash has no back set from previous batch, so each batch is slightly different.
So what yeast do they use? So they use a new yeast every time they ferment with sweet mash. That's what a lot of people don't realize is the yeast actually has a huge part to play in the flavor of whiskey.
Oh, that's why they spend a lot of money on these people to come up with these different strains to give them the flavor they want, in hopes that after it comes out of that barrel, that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, because I used to do home brewing years ago, and literally I could brew the same beer, and if I use a different yeast, that beer will taste a lot different, even though it's the same grain, same hops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The birds outside your window?
Oh, yeah, you can hear them.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I know you don't have birds in the house.
No.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to go get that bottle. I'll be right back.
So who else is on stream? Any lurkers? Yep, he's back. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Get my finger off of it, huh?
Do you know how old that is? Oh, it would be 4 years old.
Yeah. This is bottle 82 of 250. And you can't, I don't think you can see it.
Is that a single barrel or a small batch?
It is single barrel. But I don't know if you can see it. See it on the belt?
Yeah, I can see the black. Yeah, I can see him.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's the char from the barrel. At least that's what I tell myself. At least that's what I tell myself. It's the char from the barrel. Let me wash this out here. Get the last bit of whatever it was I had out of there. What did I have in there? Oh, yeah, that redemption. I haven't had this cork off in months. My arthritis may not let me take it out. There we go. Ooh.
Yep. There we go.
Synthetic
solid.
cork.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind synthetic.
No, I don't.
In fact, I prefer it. At least you know it won't break.
I'm telling you, this smells like cherry. I'm getting a cherry note right out of the bottle. Cherry. Yeah. Like, definitely cherry. Man, that's wow. Oh, gosh. Let me get that char up. Give it a little shake here. Just a little taste in there. Look at that nice color.
Do you think that will affect it over time, like having that char in there?
Sits in a barrel for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 years, and you have no problem swilling it.
That's what I mean. Like, do you think it'll actually age it a little bit as you leave it in
Nah,
there?
I don't think it'll do shit to it. But oh my gosh, really, cherry! I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow, cherry. I don't know why, but I want to say like a fig or a date, something like that. Maybe a plum. Wow. Like I said, that's been sitting for a few months. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to figure out. I haven't nosed this since I did that review, and that was May. Definitely cherry. Definitely some type of a fig, maybe a prune. I don't know, one and the other, one and the same, but really smells wonderful.
All right, I'll grab another pour.
Go grab another pour. Go ahead. Don't worry, Chris. We'll have one for you. Yeah, I can't believe that. I've never gotten a cherry note on this thing at all before, but definitely a cherry. Very, very strong cherry. I'm like, wow, I can't believe that. I know what it is, but I'm looking at the bottle again, like, really, Wilderness Trail. This is just a single barrel Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, bottled and bond. Wow, man, that's almost like the I don't know how to say it, but it's a particular brand of cherry that you would buy for cocktails, not the cheap crap. I just can't think of the name of it, but that's the smell, and man, that smells wonderful. Yeah, definitely. Wow. Can taste a little cherry, sweet, good viscosity. Wow, this thing has really changed since I remember it. I want to say definitely a little cinnamon spice, for that exactly, Chris. Exactly. But there's a name I'm looking for, and I just can't figure it out. But it's cherry. Anyhow, it is deep. It's dark, like a black cherry on it. So I'm like, wow.
I've gone for a local wheat whiskey. The whippersnapper. It's in the capital city where I live, not far.
Mm-hmm.
And they use all local grains and all that. It's 4 years old.
I was going to say, it's at least 4 years.
Mhm. And that's here in Australian climate.
That's it. That's the name I couldn't think of. Maraschino cherry. But it's a particular brand. Anyway, but that's it. Whiskey Lovers Society, that's it. Maraschino cherry. That's what I could not remember.
This literally tastes like a pure vanilla pod. If you've ever cut open an actual fresh vanilla pod, this literally, if you could blend it, this is what you're drinking.
But this has a nice color to it. Now, yours is a little darker. As a matter of fact, it looks almost red.
It's the Australian climate. 4 years. Yeah. 4 years is like, it's like maturing in Texas 4 years.
Is that good or bad, Simon?
No, it's good.
Okay. But
I mean, not as bad as Texas. Like here, you can probably leave your barrels for about 8 years, maybe 10 years, before they become just engine oil.
now I'm getting a little like a banana bread, maybe. I'm trying to think. It's definitely a bread.
Now that you mention it, I'm getting, banana. Yeah, definitely banana. With
Like
the raisins.
bread.
With the raisins in it.
Did you say raisin?
Yeah, like what's a bread? It's with the raisins in it.
Raisin bread.
Yeah, I think there's.
But definitely cherries. Definitely a bread on that. Wow. So you can see where I am on the bottle.
Lucky you've got.
I thought I was down a little more. Thought I was down a little more than that, but I'm a little below half. And man, that has opened up tremendously since I last poured this.
Could you imagine a cask strength version of it?
Nice oiliness to it. Nice viscosity to this right now. Really nice. And very good drinker. Very good drinker. I mean, this thing has really opened up well. Really opened up. I'm very glad I bought that second bottle. Really opened up well.
Okay, now I know what I've got. French toast is this. This is what this reminds me of. French toast.
Wow, this is really good. I am just pleasantly surprised. Like I said, I haven't nosed this in quite some time. And when you started talking about it, started my mind going, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to go get that sucker out of the back. It's like, wow, that's good. Because I probably purchased this almost a year ago and have been sipping on it, and I was impressed with it when I did the review. I think it was May. And wow. Revisit this sucker. Yeah, I could drink this regularly. I mean, I could sip on this every day right now. This Wilderness Trail straight bourbon. Straight Kentucky bourbon single barrel. It's a nice finish. Still has the oily texture on the tongue and the mouth. Nice.
Yeah,
And
it's also
a lot of these whiskeys or bourbons, that's really what they need is just a little time to open up, drink them down past the shoulder, and let them do their thing in the bottle. And man, it's just real good. Anyway,
And
go
it's
ahead.
good. It's good knowing that you've got a bourbon that you can leave for a long time, and it's going to improve as you leave it.
And it should do with the same thing with Scotch. In other words, you leave it a while, it works. But once you get anything, I don't care if it's Scotch or bourbon, once you get down to the lower part, you want to start going through that, because that air is too much for it, and it can actually turn it. And I haven't had a bottle that had just that little bit in it, but other people have shown me and have told me that they've had it go cloudy because they didn't go back to it.
Well, that's been my problem. I mean, because I'm always getting new bottles on a weekly basis, and I've always said, well, I'm going to not buy anything for the next months just to go through the old stuff that's low, but hasn't happened. I mean, I've got so much stuff that is literally, I've had open for almost 2 years, or even more than 2 years, that is like that.
And you're like, I got to get rid of it. I got to get rid of it.
But then I go to shops, or I hear someone talking about a thing I saw on a live stream. I'm like, yep, I'll go pick that up.
Exactly. Or you're at the bottle shop and you look and you go,
yeah,
they have it. And your hand just reaches out and it's like, and you in your head, it goes, Simon, remember, you're not going to buy any. I'll start tomorrow. I got to.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Exactly. I'll start tomorrow and buy that. But
I mean, just this month, I think I bought about 7 bottles just this month.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe 8. And like I said, I was planning on just killing some of these old bottles, but yeah.
So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got first 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because I got a little book. I got a Writer's Tears limited release in it's finished Marsala cask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you got that one, the Writer's Tear Masala?
Yep.
That
I just picked it up.
Have you opened it?
No, I just picked it up day before Thanksgiving. So there was at the 24th of November.
Does it look like this?
No. Let me go get mine.
Really?
Hold on.
Oh,
Let me go grab it.
Oh, you definitely do, Chris. Writer's Tears is becoming one of my favourite Irish distilleries. What the hell is that?
Same one, but this is just our packaging, I guess.
Oh, yes, yeah. Sour cask, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, must. What proof is it?
45, so 95.
Yep. Yeah, this is one of my favourite Irish whiskies I've ever had.
Just a tad bit different, but
I think mine's the Australian version.
exactly.
But yeah, same. Yeah, Masala cask. So same thing. Yeah, this is literally one of the best. I would have this over my Redbreast 21 year.
So this is a limited release.
Mm-hmm. Is
Yeah.
that single barrel? Or
Single
single
barrel.
cask? Single
Well,
cask?
rare single cask. Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 45
Marsala.
ABV. Marsala
Mhm.
wine.
Yep. From the people who don't know, Marsala is from Italy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I haven't opened this one yet.
That is one of all-time
there's
favorite
a-
Irish whiskies.
There's a Teeling I've been looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So again, as you know, American whiskey, bourbon, rye, Irish whiskey, Scotch, they're all different.
Yeah.
And they're all different.
Definitely.
And it's like we just happened to be in a bottle shop and saw the limited edition and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I've always wanted to get one of those because I can get the standard expression for about $40. Then this one was, let's say about 70.
Yeah, that's about what I paid, about 90 or something Australia. So yeah, about 70 USD.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's good. You got here? Oh,
Oh yeah. That's the Irish, yeah. The green spot, yellow spot.
now I see green spot here, yellow spot. What is it? Blue spot. That's the one that I don't see a lot.
Blue spot is the cask strengths. Yellow spot is like the what do you call it? Is the highest of the, like, you've got your green spot and then you've got your finished in certain wine barrel green spot, and then you go to yellow spot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have your blue spot, which is the cask strengths. But if you can get a yellow spot, yeah, even though it's hard to find, I would recommend it.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I see the green spot all the time.
Do you know
See
which
the
one,
green
or
spot.
just any?
You would ask me that, and I actually held it. What is today? Not today, but I didn't. I don't remember because I was looking at it and I went, was it the green spot? Was it the yellow spot that I was talking about? Anyway, I was in 2 bottle shops today before I went to work. Well, you got to stop.
Yep.
You're there. That cherry note just really, honestly, comes right through. I can't believe it. So they got 2 green and a yellow. Did you open your yellow, Chris?
Yeah, the red spots. I've never seen a red spot.
No, I haven't either. I know they exist.
Mm.
I know they
They're
exist.
really hard to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's opened it. Mm-mm. Oh. I may pour some more of this.
Why not?
Exactly. Why not? Why not?
What is it for you? Saturday? No, Friday night.
It's
Saturday morning. Yeah.
It's Saturday at 2 a.m. for me.
And do you work tomorrow?
I just got off.
Ah.
So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do late.
Yeah, I worked an afternoon shift, like 3 to 11, well, 2 to 10 for me. So, yeah, I'm surprised I'm not like, because I get up at 5 in the morning. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's in 3 hours from now. So, for me, here we go. So, the yellow spot's really good.
Mm.
And moved into Irish. And then here we go. The red spot is a 15-year-old.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know it was 15. I was going to say, is it 12, 13?
Yellow spot's 12.
Yellow spot's the 12. Okay.
Mm. But yeah, red
Yeah,
spot.
I haven't. I can honestly say I can't think I've seen a red spot here at all. No, not at all. But my last little bit of this wilderness trail. Wow. That really was good. And, I am going to have just a bit more. I know I said this was going to be my nightcap, but this will be my nightcap. I'm going to pour just a little bit more of that. That was good. I might have to take this to a holiday party I got to go to tomorrow. Today. In like 14 hours. But darn, this is so good. Wow.
Man, you're getting me salivating for the when I get my
wilderness trail. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. No, I'm done with that shit. No more 14, 16-hour days. Yeah, this Monday, I went back this past Mondays, and just this week, I went back to normal shifts, Chris. Oh, just sleeping was like amazing. Amazing just to get 6-7 hours sleep. But anyway, yeah, this wilderness trail has really been unbelievable. I mean, the way it's changed over the last few months since I last went for it. Holy smokes. I cannot believe the cherry. I cannot believe that. It's just like unbelievable. Like
since you're having your last pour, I'll bottle kill this. I mean, it's pretty much.
Oh, yeah. What do you got? Maybe 2 ounces?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a regular pour. As a matter of fact, I'll add a little to mine because you have a little more there. Yeah.
No, this has been 100% wheat, 90 proof, but it's all Western Australian grain.
Is that what you said? All wheat?
Yep, 100% wheat. Yep.
God, I'm just trying to. I know, like I said, a banana bread, cherry, the maraschino cherries that Whiskey Lover Society it reminded me of. Wow.
Is that for you? Yeah, for you, Anthony.
Yes, you do, Chris, because I haven't seen barrel strength wilderness trail here, and I'm going to ask because I'm on the hunt for some different stuff here. But yeah, exactly. I want some of that crap. It's got to be just like phenomenal juice because this is at 100 proof. This is good. This is good. Wow.
I think you should mod some more people, Anthony.
I thought Chris and them were.
No, none of us are.
Really?
No. Lil was the last one. And
Okay.
she's
Well, I'm
left.
fixing that. But yeah, I'm going to fix that. Well, I don't know where you last posted something, but Chris
Do you want
is,
me to post something?
yeah, Whiskey Lover Society. He's a moderator now on the site. Yeah, I don't want any of that bullshit on here. Then I'll mod you. Yeah, I already, for some reason, thought you were, but you are now. So there you go. So we're good.
Sweet.
Good. Anyway. But yeah, I'm looking for the smoke wagon, the holiday one, and it's out. It's being shipped and everything else. But
Yeah, I did see a uncut, unfiltered, what do you call it, smoke wagon here, but they want 300 Australian.
holy shit! no.
225 USD for it.
Holy shit! No. The small batch I pay 45 USD.
Because I was tempted though, just so I can, because I mean everyone talks
Yeah, to
about
say
it
it.
now. So.
Well, I will tell you, the biggest reason I'm a fan of it is the mash bill, and the mash bill is a 36% rye, so it has a great spice to it. It has that baking spice, and it's just like, holy smokes! It's just the caramel, the butterscotch notes that you get out of those expressions is. It's just, to me, that's it. I mean, I have them all, and I have backup for the backup. I just finished a batch 29 of the uncut, unfiltered, and they're on like 122 or 123 right now. So I just finished a batch 29. And it was still real good. Matter of fact, it was bottled December last year. I'm gonna say, is the bottle here? No, because I did a bottle chug on Livewire, and I did that one and killed it. Yeah, and what is that?
Oh,
One
nice.
that's 116 proof.
Ooh.
Yeah, woo is right.
Because yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, it's a bit steep, 300, but I don't know. To get it here in Australia,
Mm-hmm.
to try it once.
Yeah, that's steep. Honestly, that's steep. But I'm surprised you have it over there. I wonder how you got it.
Oh, it's a special importer.
Okay. You on a bio, or what are you doing? Oh, you're muted. Chris, where is this barrel strength Wilderness Trail? I've never heard of it at all. I've never heard of it because I don't see it in the places I frequent. That's for sure. So, anyway. Oh my gosh, if you brought that here and sold it, yeah. Wow. And it's the straight bourbon? Or is it the wheated bourbon? Because I have the straight bourbon. I plan on buying the wheated. So it's anyway. Okay. Okay. But gosh, I just cannot get over how this changed. I'm sorry, but I keep saying it, but my gosh, has this thing opened up beautifully and the cherry in it. Holy smokes. The straight bourbon and bottled and bond. And that's what I have. The straight bourbon, bottled and bond. And that's what I'm drinking right now. And this is absolutely off the hook right now. This Wilderness Trail. Oh, it's off the hook. Wow. Mm. Man, that's pretty good. Wow. Sorry, but it's just not what I was expecting at all. I mean, really not what I was expecting out of this bottle after how many months it sat. I haven't touched it. I can't even remember the last time I took a sip out of it. And I will peg it at sometime June, July of this year. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's good. It is just plain good. At least I know somebody that understands what I'm talking about when I say, man, this is good, because it's good. So you may have heard me say that I'm going to go to a holiday party today. I may have to fill a flask with some of this because, man, oh day is this thing just... It's a sweet mash. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I just had to take a look. So the mash bill is what? 64 corn, 24 wheat, and 12 malted barley. It's a copper pot still from a single fermented batch using our sweet mash process. Put into barrel at 110 proof. Wow. Put into the barrel at 110 proof. You know, usually it's a lot higher than that. Then they proof it down when it comes out of the barrel. But wow, they already proofed it down to 110 when they put it in the barrel. Well, it certainly is good. I don't know what happened to Simon. Unless he's having technical difficulties all of a sudden. I don't know. Hmm. Hey, if it works and it produces a good spirit and something that people will buy, then I'm all for it. I don't care. But it's just unusual to hear that. And so I was surprised. So, but it's good. It is really, really good. Oh, I wasn't sure if I was going to sneeze or yawn, and I ended up yawning. There you go.
Oh, back. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
just had my neighbour just come over, bring some grass clippings.
Just what you needed, right?
No, it's
Grass
for the
clippings.
garden.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, just what you needed, grass clippings.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. I mean, to go from 110 in the barrel down to 100. Yeah. Because this is now, I don't want to say butterscotch, but that's exactly what I just got. Cherries, butterscotch, the bread, maybe a banana bread on this. Yes, I'm still working on this, Simon. Because
So
it's
you're glad you revisited them.
Oh, yes. Yes, I am glad I revisited this. This has just been an amazing dram right now. This really has. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm so glad I got a backup. But this is amazing. This is really, really good. This Wilderness Trail is really good. God, I can't believe it. This is not the same whiskey I reviewed in May. I'm telling you. I know it is. This is the bottle I held up and said, hey, this is good. This has turned out to be the one. Wow.
And you said they're available locally to you, like.
Oh, they're sitting on the shelves right now. Sitting on the shelves. I can
That's good.
Between $40 and $45 for this one. So you can't go wrong with it. Hey, don't ever say never, Whiskey Lovers Society. Don't ever say never. You never know what gets hand delivered sometimes, right, Simon?
Yep, I found it here in Australia, so.
Exactly. If they can make it there, they can make it to you. They can make it to you. I mean, they found that little dot on the globe, Australia, and delivered it. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't know they had those barrel strength or cast strength. I mean, that's like,
Is that
yeah,
the
I'm always,
Is that
yeah,
the
that's
bourbon?
wonderful. Yeah, that's this. Is what he's talking about. Is this?
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was only 100 proof.
Well, yeah, that's what I said too, and that's what he and I have been going back and forth with. I'm like, wow.
Where were you again? Whiskey Lovers Society? Belgium?
Was it Belgium?
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Was it Belgium that you're at there, Whiskey Lover?
Because I know, some of those, like Germany, Belgium, and some of those countries they can, yeah, it's kind of a hit and miss with what they can get.
Kind of like here in the States.
Mm.
Yes,
Yep.
Belgium. That's what I thought. That's where I thought he is. Mm-hmm. But where there's always a will, there's a way. You know, a dram at a time, it can get there.
I mean, what are your rules for importing? I mean, if you buy it online in America and get it imported, then yeah, Germany's
Mm-hmm.
they get good stuff.
Yeah, that's a whole different market there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Same with Australia. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the downer. That's the downer for sure. Mm. Man, that was good. I hate to use the word smooth, but it has a smoothness that's just been unbelievable.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
That's about 70 Australian, so about 50 USD.
That's ridiculous. And it's probably just because of the alcohol, just like you have. I think
No,
they have the same
I think
thing.
that's worse. That's worse.
Oh,
He's
it
got
is worse,
people.
but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Germany, that they're one of the only ones that really get a good selection at a decent price.
Mm-hmm. I would be in a dispute too. I would dispute it, period. It's ridiculous.
Oh, 17.93.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I have been asked by a local bottle shop to come in and do a stream from there, but I don't know. It's too much like work. And I do this for relaxation, enjoyment, and just camaraderie, and just to have a drink with Simon and you guys on here, Chris, Whiskey Lover Society, and Lilith, and stuff like that, and Independent Joe, and just like we'd sit at a bar, except I don't have to leave my house.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have to leave
And
my
you got
house.
better selection.
Yeah, and if it's already paid for.
Yeah, you don't have to pay $50 for a pour, for a 1 ounce.
Exactly. It's already paid for. So, totally understand. Totally understand.
Oh yeah, definitely, Chris. If I'm free, then yeah, I'll definitely.
Well, I know that Shane and them are planning a trip here for 2022 is in here Vegas. I just don't remember the date offhand. But yeah, that's all they're talking about right now is the trip to Vegas. Trip to Vegas, trip to Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. If depending what I'm doing next year, if I've got a couple of weeks off, I'll definitely be going to the US because everything's opening up. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Old Man Joe, right, Chris? Big Vic.
And that was still September, wasn't it, Chris?
September, October. No, yeah. Memorial Day. Yep. It'll be September.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, Independent Joe. Okay. Okay. Well, that's great. I mean, honestly, it is. That's terrific. That is terrific. When you get out here, maybe we'll meet up and do a dinner or something like that. And if Simon's out here, I mean, I don't go to the strip. However, I will for you guys. I will for you. I'll make the exception.
Now shooting range.
I have access to one of those.
That would be, yeah.
And I have firearms. We are allowed to have them here. Right now. Once we get rid of this administration, I'll feel better.
Yeah, you don't know what Biden's going to do.
Well, he's doing what he's told. Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
He's old and senile and
Yeah, I'm surprised he's even around. I mean, he's clearly mentally completely gone. I mean, there's no questions. He's probably got Alzheimer's, I would say.
Let me just say this. You don't have to be aware to run the countries. You have people around you.
Yep.
They'll tell you how to do it. They'll tell you how to do it. That's why they're where they are.
Wouldn't surprise me.
September 2nd. Wow. To the 7th of October. So when will you planning on being in Vegas? So it'll be sometime end of September. Right, Chris? To DC. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you'll be here over Labor Day weekend. Gotcha. You would pick the busiest time of the year. It's a mess in Las Vegas then, particularly the Strip. Particularly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has been an exceptional pour tonight. This Wilderness Trail.
Good.
Exceptional. Yeah. Really, I mean, on a whim, good choice, Simon. But you know, I should go grab it. I should go grab it. I'm so glad I did. Because I've never got this cherry note. Never got this cherry note. Especially the dark cherry that it is. Wow. It is just delicious. Mm. I mean, it's just delicious. You cannot help but just say what it is. And I've always understood and known that when you let a bottle open up, get it past the shoulder, that how the flavors change and stuff. I've never experienced it like this. And this, gratefully, is for the good. And it's like, wow.
Definitely.
Yeah, this has really, really impressed me. I'm like, wow. And I keep looking at the bottle and going, wow. Yeah.
Oh, lucky you've got plenty of them around you, so whenever you run out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still have one behind it that's not even cracked.
Oh.
So I'm good. I am good.
Yeah.
What did he say? Oh, but the shopping is great. Shopping? Really? Come on.
Oh, last 4 trips.
Well, if that's your weekend, that's your weekend. That's all I can say. So I was looking at that today. The Evan Williams, is it 1795, 1783, 1776? The single barrel. Oh, darn it. I can't remember what in the heck it is. Anyway, it's about $25 or less here, give or take. 1783. I was in the ballpark. Yeah. That's always a good pour. Everyone, I don't have it, but everyone that I have seen and talked to said you just need to buy it. It's worthy of your bar. Worthy of your bar. That bottle, the 1793 in the Evan Williams, is just worthy. I see the bottle and bond all the time. It's always there. It's like Jack Daniels or Jim Beam. It's just always there. Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty darn tasty. Anyway, well, I think I'm going to call it a night, a day, or whatever.
Got to get dinner ready.
You're going to go have dinner?
Mm.
I don't blame you. You having pizza tonight?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I just thought maybe you had, pizza. You threw it in the oven, and that was gonna be it. But anyhow, real great to see you, because I've been thinking about you. I haven't seen Simon. Where's Simon?
It has been. I think about a month. I think I can't remember.
It's been close.
Yeah.
It's been close. Yeah, it was good. Really good close. But I've just been wondering about you, and I meant to ask Ken today, because he streamed today, and went over my head that you just haven't been around. But I figured, I said, well, he's probably working.
Definitely.
That's exactly what I said. He's probably working, and by the time he gets home, does a few things, it's like, he has a 1 or 2 drinks to just relax, and it's like, I got to go to bed because 5 o'clock's coming.
No, this is actually the first time I've been home in 3 weeks.
I know, but I'm
I'll,
just saying.
I'll stay. Yeah, I'll stay up there.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Yeah.
it's like, wow. But anyway, well, great to see you. I'm so glad you popped on the stream. I mean, really, I am. You're always welcome. You know, just like Whiskey Lovers Society, if you wanted to pop on, Chris, they know. Just there's the link. Let me know. Boom. Come on. But thank you for coming, and thank you for everybody that stayed here. I still got 7 people in chat.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Listening to you and I stammer. But particularly little Wilderness Trail here, man, I am so impressed with that. So I definitely think I will fill my flask with that for the holiday party that I'm going to tomorrow. And I think it's absolutely worth toting with me because I mean, I've got a little drop left in here, and man, it is just amazing. What is this?
Yeah.
You could have had a cup of tea. You could have had a cup of coffee. You could have had a bottle of water. You know we don't discriminate. You know we don't discriminate. That makes no difference. Your palate when it comes to bourbon, whiskey, whatever, absolutely is allowed on this channel. So don't ever think that.
Yeah.
Don't ever think that. I mean, I'd let Ken on. So anyway, cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining. Simon, really great to see you. Glad to see
great.
you.
Yeah, same back to
Honestly,
you.
I'm so glad you popped on. Chris, thank you. Whiskey Lovers Society, thank you for being here. It's wonderful. I doubt it highly. I'm sure your intellect, you would have many things to contribute to this stream, without a doubt, in my mind. And I'm sure I can speak for Simon when I say that too. Absolutely.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Exactly. You enlightened us about Wilderness Trail,
taxes,
Williams, so on and so forth. So, and you didn't have a drink in your hand. So there you go. But anyway, always a pleasure, everybody. Have a great evening. Again, thank you. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And I look forward to talking to you all in the days to come.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye-bye.
See ya.